What's up,
Ahoy!
guys? It's your host, Joshy Harper. As
Mhm.
always, coming up with a fresh episode of A Hero Story. Today, I'm joined by a legend of the comic book community,
Mhm.
writer for Marvel, DC, Image Comics, and Dark Horse, Tyler Torres. Tyler,
You read that
welcome
Dark
to the
Horse book I did, huh?
podcast.
I didn't think anybody read that.
Yeah, no, Star Wars.
Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, I did
Yeah,
write Star
yeah,
Wars, yeah. So okay, episode 2. We're at episode
I
2
guess.
and we're
Yeah.
already lost because Hunter was here initially and then his headphones just stopped working and now it's been 20 minutes and he's not back.
Yeah.
And he
And
said it's
JD's just like, I'm not here.
yeah, JD's like, I'm at a baseball game. What do you want? Right?
Oh, yeah, yeah, that's right. I'm seeing the Yankees. So I was like,
Yeah, it's
okay.
opening night. Like, damn man, I wish I could go to opening night too, but we gotta do the podcast. The light just turned off. This is a great episode
Holy
already.
shit. It's just falling apart. Like it's over.
But yes, so yeah. Anyway, Hunter has not come back, and it's crazy. It's actually insane because it's just he was pushing because he was like, I was kind of late. I will admit I was a little late. But he was like, "We got
Mm.
to record, man. Come on."
Turns out it wouldn't have mattered
Yeah,
because like he was shot
yeah,
up anyway.
yeah. But we have some news. We have some interesting things to talk
Oh,
about this episode.
a weirdly huge week for
Yes,
news, just kind of out of
strangely, a
nowhere.
good amount of stuff to talk about. Really, one thing big to talk about, but still pretty damn big to talk about.
Mm.
Um, and then some comics, actually like a good amount of comics this week as well. Like big titles, Hatoosh,
Hattush is out.
which is crazy. Ultimate Spider-Man.
I'm
Anyway,
actually very interested to hear about Hattush.
well, you'll hear about Hatoosh. You'll hear about Absolute Martian Manhunter,
I'm
Dennis
not gonna
Camp.
fucking read it, but I'd love to hear about
Absolute
it.
Martian Manhunter by Dennis Camp and
Yep.
Javier Rodriguez. Good. We'll get
Nice.
there. We'll get there. Interesting stuff. We'll get there. Um, but I'm just looking at the news. All right, I know where to start. So we'll start with this. This is something that Hunter had sent in the group chat, but that
Uh,
you and we talked about very frequent, very not frequently, but very like a little bit. We talked about it a little bit, and you mentioned it yesterday. And I was like, you know what? We're gonna talk about it. Tom Brevoort over at Marvel, the editor in chief. He had something to say about Spider-Man. Again, he's got a mandate about Spider-Man. Marvel has a
oh
mandate
my
about
God. Yeah.
Spider-Man. I have the quote here. Let's read it out. Tom Brevoort says, "We've concluded decisively that the best platonic ideal of Spider-Man is one that is unattached."
What is fucking wrong with them?
Can you believe
Seriously.
that? It's actually spite. When you listen to them talk about it, it's like you don't like us. Like we make you a lot of money. Like why don't you like us?
Like in the nicest way possible. Are they stupid? Are they stupid
Look
fucking
who's here.
idiots?
Hunter's finally
No
joining.
way.
Yeah.
Imagine it's JD. Period.
He's muted.
But
Oh,
like, are they?
Did it work? Oh God, please did it work?
hey buddy.
Oh, speaker.
We
Uh,
can hear you.
He said, "Oh God, please did it work?" This is
Yeah,
like this is like when
I
Ezra
sound good. I
Miller
don't hear you
in
guys.
BVS. Remember when he's like, "Am I too soon?
dude.
Did it work?"
It doesn't look like it's
Why?
working.
It
Yeah.
says I'm.
He's stressing so much. This is what this episode
Wait.
is going to be. Oh, he said, "Wait, no, headphones off." He's
He's
flexing his.
taking the headphones off. He's out, dude.
This guy, look at how confused he is.
Sorry, if you're listening on Spotify, you gotta see this on YouTube. It's just if you guys know anything
Wait,
about
hi. I can hear you.
Oh,
Hey,
really?
Oh my God. Hey,
what the fuck?
guys.
Yeah. What is wrong with
They
you?
were just turned off.
I
No.
don't know,
Oh
like
God.
Hunter. I don't know that like I assume the podcast knows this, but you fucking work for Apple and you can't get a pair of working headphones, dude. Like are
That
you
sucked,
serious?
man. That was so frustrating. That was 30 minutes of me just like,
It was
oh.
Yeah,
30.
yeah. Of you being like, can we record early? I gotta go at a point, and then it's been half an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Oh,
are you
good
recording me
stuff.
now?
Yeah, we're
Yeah, we're
recording.
in, dude.
Oh, oops. Yeah, so I wanted to record early because I gotta go to a laundromat today because I gotta clean my clothes and then I'm like Yeah.
You sound
I'll be
so
going.
defeated, dude.
I guess I'll be going late tonight. That's fine.
Look, if it makes you feel better, Hunter, the only thing you haven't actually missed anything. All
It's
we've
true.
started talking about the fact that Marvel are a bunch of morons and don't want Peter Parker to be happy.
Yes, that quote, we've concluded decisively that the best platonic ideal of Spider-Man is one that is unattached. Thoughts on
Also,
that?
Yes.
just what a wank fucking way of saying it too. You know what I
Hmm.
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like they're
Hmm.
doing the word vomit. We've conclusively decided. Shut the fuck! I just gave.
But
Okay, we're a bunch of idiots, and like we
what I
want to keep
want to
Spider
know,
boring.
yeah, is like what I want to hear these just like I want to hear your argument that isn't dumb as
You want to
fuck.
be in the meeting.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
because the argument is always uh sticking their fingers in their ears and going, nope, I don't hear you, I don't hear you. Like that's
Yeah,
always
yeah.
been Marvel's argument. They've never had a good argument about it ever. And it's always like, oh, we don't think that people are reading Ultimate Spider-Man because Peter and MJ are married. We just think they're reading it because it's good. You know damn well why they are reading it.
Yeah.
They're reading it because they want to see this. And so it's just like it's crazy to me that they don't like they're so insane. You know
Mhm.
what I mean?
Yeah,
About
and
the most popular
you have
character to ever exist.
that's exactly what I was about to say, and you've said this like ad nauseum on this podcast so
Mm-hmm.
many times, even though this is only the second episode.
I was about to say
You'll love
that.
that, yeah. Um, but like the fact that it's like they're not doing this to Beta Ray Bill or something. It's Spider Man.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, come
It
on.
is your flagship character. It is the probably the flagship character in comic books. The character you
Yeah,
want to own the
outside of
most.
Luffy.
He's
Yeah,
he's the outside of Luffy. Yeah, he's the
yeah,
first draft
literally.
pick, right?
Lovely.
Yeah.
So why don't you want him to make more money? You'll
Mm.
make more money. Like you will make more money, dude.
Why do they not want characters to progress in any like
Well,
comics are
they'll
such
make
a
It's
more
just
hard
money, but
Peter.
medium.
What's crazy to me is everyone's
That's
got kids, everyone's growing
yeah.
up, everyone's, like, but it's just Peter Parker. Like Scott Summers, think about how adult he feels. And
Mm.
Peter Parker is just this nerd, and they're like the same age.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
Jubilee was like a teenager in the 90s. Sorry, real quick. And she has a kid now. And
Mm.
Peter Parker was a teenager in the 60s. And he doesn't have a
Yeah.
job.
Damn.
I
Well,
know
Peter
it's
does have
different
a kid, but
company,
we don't
but
know who took the baby.
That's
We
true.
don't know
We
where
don't know where
is.
that baby is. I'm waiting for that baby to come back, man. One
God.
day there's gonna be a crazy writer who's got nothing to lose, and he's just gonna bring the baby back.
Bring the baby back. The
There
baby
we
pulls
go.
off its own face and its mysterious helmet underneath
Oh
as well. Fuck, it'd
no.
be so good, dude.
Inception.
Or Mysterio pulls off the helmet and he's
He's
the
a
baby.
baby? Oh, he's been the
Which
baby the
one?
whole
Whichever
time.
one. The
Oh,
baby's
listen to this.
Mephisto? I
Okay.
don't
You
know.
remember when Mysterio killed himself in
Yes, I
Daredevil?
do him
So he
Guardian
went to
Devil.
hell,
Daredevil.
dude. He went to hell, and you know who's in hell? Mephisto. And Mephisto
Oh,
swap their places.
Mm,
There
but
we
you're
go.
gonna
There's the
say, and you
retcon.
know who's in hell? The baby.
The
Like, oh,
well,
what
I
did the
mean,
baby do?
Peter Parker and Mary Jane did sell their marriage to the devil, so
They did, yeah.
their
That's true. Does that count?
proverbial never to be born baby is in hell, I guess.
yeah.
Fucking goddamn
Spider-Man,
it!
just
It's Spider-Man.
fucking, just like, come on.
People are getting more vocal about this, which is causing editorial to comment on this every like 8 months or
We need like
something,
the
which
we
I
need
guess
like
is
the Rock
good.
to make a statement. We need like someone that's like that could get like a shit show started. You know what I mean?
Mm.
We need like
Yeah.
someone to just say something, like someone that matters to tweet
Yeah.
about how Spider-Man sucks, and then Marvel's gonna go, oh no, and I want that.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, there's collectors out there that want to own every Spider-Man issue, so that's why it's still making money. It's still like Marvel's most sold book
Yes.
for the most part, even though everyone just complains about it, including they're
Yeah.
like publishing in the back of the book the letters pages. They're publishing hate mail essentially.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, and when they do conventions, they get called out for it. It's not like a lone thing,
Yeah.
Like they want to go out. Like when I went to New York Comic Con, I have a friend who from high school named James, right? And I ran into him at Comic Con. I was like, oh, hey, dude, I was catching up with him. And he said, are you going to the Spider-Man panel tomorrow? And I went, I'm not sitting through that shit. No
Yeah,
fucking
no,
way I'm
fuck
sitting through
them.
that.
Yeah.
But he goes, I'm going to go and I'm going to ask Nick Lowe what the fuck is going on with Spider-Man.
Yeah. I
And he
remember
was the
this.
guy that asked that question. Remember that blew up about how it
Yeah,
was like
I
a really
do.
awkward confrontation. That was my friend James. And
Fuck yeah.
like, that's how it is. dude, I have a personal friend who's so mad he yelled at them in person. Like
Yeah.
that's so
Throw
crazy.
tomatoes at them. Yeah.
My
Exactly.
one of the cons I went to 2 years ago, they always have a bunch of writers and artists come in. They have like Marvel area and DC area. And DC area was like they had Jason Fabok, Mitch Gerads, Jeremy Adams, Joshua Williamson, like big names that
Yeah.
people like. And Marvel's was only two, and it was Zeb Wells and Rob Liefeld.
Oh,
It's like
jeez.
no one will want to even go over there.
Oh
It
my
was
God.
really big line for Rob because everyone wants their Deadpool comic signed, but
Yeah, but
no one would
Zeb
want,
Wells
like
is
I wouldn't
like
want to go over
they
there.
were talking about how Zeb Wells is gonna get killed at conventions. Remember? They were like, he can't go to
But
cons.
Marvel was
but like
saying that, yeah.
Yeah.
genuinely, like that's what I mean. Why do they want to make the decisions that people hate them for the most? You know what I
Like, no,
mean?
I
Like,
think I said on the podcast when we talked about that like if you think that there's an actual chance that because you're doing this, someone's gonna kill you, you probably don't want to
yeah,
do it. Don't do it.
yeah.
Like,
You can still
Especially
take
when the
risks, like
alternative, especially when the
sorry,
alternative is a thing that like everyone would be like, okay, like no one's gonna try and kill you. I mean, no one should try and kill them anyway, but still.
yes.
But like no
mhm.
one would want to or be angry at them for the alternative. So why
Of
choose
course, of
Yeah,
course.
they
why
people
choose the other?
wouldn't
And it's not
like
like it's not a controversial creative decision like, oh, this is gonna upset fans, but we think it's like a cool way to push the
mhm.
character, you know?
Like Alfred dying in Batman, that was
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect
That was
example.
controversial,
It's
but it's
like,
it's paying off.
yeah.
it has paid
And he's
off,
still
yeah,
dead, so yeah,
Yeah.
it's cool.
which is good.
Yeah, but like
Weird thing
with
to say,
Spider-Man,
but
and it's not like we're dumb. And if Peter and MJ were married, but the book still sucked, like that would be enough.
Mm.
But it's still like, even if the book sucks, the character's somewhere. Like
Yeah, and you'd also
I
you
don't
give it a benefit of the doubt.
I don't think like the character's just been doing nothing, going nowhere, not learning anything, not growing like for like nearly 20 years now. And compared to everyone else in comic books, where are they in
Mm.
2005 where they are now versus where they are now? It's like but we have
they've
Spider-Man,
developed, yeah.
who is, their flagship character, the biggest character, probably the one that makes the most money overall, like, multimedia wise.
Hmm
Spider-Man
hmm
is the flagship character, and they just don't want him to change or evolve or grow. Like they don't seem to have a direction for that character ever. And that's
And then
crazy.
all they want to do is just like set him back to like a new issue one, and it's just
Yeah.
embarrassing.
It
Why
is
would you want to do
embarrassing.
that?
And they're
It's
nearing a
embarrassing. It's
thousand.
stupid.
And 1,000 should
We
be a
mentioned
celebration.
we mentioned on this podcast that like the only time he's been written well recently is when he appears in like Daredevil. And
Mm-hmm.
that's like a different book
Chip
entirely and a different
Zdarsky. Yeah.
writer.
I
But it also helps that we're not focused on his life. It's just Spider-Man appears
I was
and he
gonna
does
say, yeah,
stuff.
it's because he shows up
Yeah.
for 5 pages at a time and does or says a cool thing, and we go, hell yeah,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah, it's
Or he's in the
Spider-Man. It's
he's in a
not he's not
corner.
talking
Yeah.
about MJ or something like that. He's like teaming up with Daredevil. So
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't show up to Daredevil. He goes, "Yeah, this Paul guy, like fuck it,
Hey, he does that in
yeah.
Doctor Strange though. Remember, he does that in Jed
Yeah.
McKay's Doctor Strange in the first
I
issue.
don't remember that at
That
all.
happens. I swear to God. Peter
I
goes to
do not
Doctor
remember
Strange and
that
he's
Oh.
like,
at
my
all.
life sucks right now, bro. But
I
this is
feel
what I
like
was
it's
gonna
like
Remember
say.
that at all.
writers
I
kind of hinting
remember
at it.
I remember when in Secret Wars there's a battle world that's renew your vows, and people lost their minds, right? It's Peter and it's MJ, they're married
Mm.
and they have a little girl. And then when we come back from Battle World and Secret Wars, it's just Dan Slott's continuing and he's a
Mm.
billionaire now. But I remember like how much excitement there was when Nick Spencer and Ryan Otley took over the book. And it felt like
Yeah, we
this
talked
is
about it on the show all
this
the
is
time.
big,
Yeah, I was
like
reading it, dude.
Oh
Otley
yeah, you were.
Otley was a huge get as far as artists go for Spider-Man. And
You just finished Invincible too.
Nick Spencer felt like such an oddball pick. I remember being at like the lunch table in high school and then reading my phone and being like, Nick Spencer's on Spider-Man,
Mm.
because he just come off Hydra Cap. It's like you're giving him the keys to the kingdom. He just did something so controversial, but that means that you trust
Yeah.
him. Like
Nick
so
Spencer felt
okay,
so much like if he just got to write like
what he
another
wanted to
70
do.
issues, he would have done like everything that Spider-Man.
It's crazy because he sets up all
The
of the
marriage.
steps to remarry
Peter
them,
bought
and
an engagement ring in that
yeah,
run.
and to undo one more day. Mephisto, he's there. They're
Mhm.
doing all this stuff. They're talking about Harry Osborn, and he's dead, really, because he died, and like they're bringing up all this shit from like actual Spider-Man canon stories we like, and
Yeah.
then I just couldn't believe, like, if you go from the last issue of that run from Nick Spencer to the very next issue of Zeb Wells's run,
It's crazy.
the Amazing Spider-Man run by Nick Spencer ends with them on top of a rooftop making out, and it says that their love is unbreakable. And then if you read Zeb Wells issue 1, they've been broken up, and she's with a new guy for a year.
Yeah, it doesn't even make sense. Dude.
Remember
Because
what
Peter did
Peter
something
do?
horrible.
Yeah, remember 6 months later, dude? What did Peter do?
Peter do?
And it's because he stole some tech from the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, and
And
punched
nobody-
someone in the
who
face.
gives a shit?
And the tech that he stole was to get MJ back, something that the Fantastic Four would understand.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because
She
it was
was
like, could
stuck
you just
in
talk to
another
them?
dimension.
Yeah, Cap is even just like, dude, I was stuck out of time for like 80 years. You can talk to me, bro. Like,
Doesn't
it's
he
like
punch Cap in the face?
he does, yeah. It's so ridiculous, man. It
do
is.
you think like Nick Spencer must be like? I really feel like maybe it's already happened, but in a few years' time, people will be like, "Fuck yeah, Nick Spencer! He's an all-time modern Spider-Man writer."
I mean, he has to be the only one. I really genuinely think he's like
Yeah,
the
but
only
that's what I mean. Do you
fucking
think
one.
he sits back and he goes, "I did all right"?
Yeah,
You know what
I did
mean?
all
Like I
right,
did
yeah.
the best I could do.
People liked it when it was happening, or like they'll look back at it as like, oh, we should have appreciated this more.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I don't
God,
know.
20 hindsight. Yeah.
I liked it. I liked it the whole way through. I thought it was good. I thought he got it. Anyway, god damn it. Depressing beginning. Goddamn Spider-Man.
That's the
It's
first thing
okay.
we
Let's
talked about,
hype it
right?
up with Red Guardian returns in Avengers Doomsday.
Wait.
Oh, okay.
We
Never
got some
mind.
stuff.
He has a list.
Superman trailers on Tuesday. It's cool.
Whatever.
Oh,
Not whatever. Not whatever, bro. It's
Sorry.
cool. It's cool.
Sorry. Can I take it back? Can I rephrase that?
Please.
Woo.
Nice. There we go. Clip that. February. Okay, this is according to what the fuck? Who's that guy? Daniel RPK. Our favorite.
I swear to God, if you said Jeff Snyder, I was about to crash out. So fucking
we have
hard,
some
dude.
Jeff Snyder stuff to talk about later. I trust you that. February 2028 is going to be Black Panther 3.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah.
all right.
February
And-
when? Sorry.
2028.
Whoa. Okay.
Well, we got this news because Tyler told me that something bigger than Robert Downey Jr. was going to happen.
That's what people kept saying. I didn't fucking believe it at all.
This
but
was
that's what
the
people kept
casting
saying.
announcements. Like this was
Yes.
before we knew what that was. But
They
then he
were
sent
wrong.
Daniel RPK saying that. It's like, is this it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
great. Black
oh, so
Panther.
they're saying a movie that was announced is still announced. All right.
Okay, so then all right, let's just get into it.
I don't know. You can do whatever order you want, man. We're
Well, no,
here.
the next thing I think we should talk about probably before that, because that's going to take up a chunk of this. It'll be the majority of it, but we should talk about, I guess, Daredevil, the last 2 Daredevil episodes.
Sure, because I technically have him before this casting thing. So
Yes.
I'm finding it hard to
Yeah.
like regulate in my daily life about Daredevil. Like
It's-
I'm like fucking I like think about it. I start beating my chest. I mean, you guys were there. I was at a wedding last
Like a
night. I had
gorilla.
to lock in. I was looking at like set
Set
photos for
photos.
season 2, and I was
Do you want to talk about
losing
that
my
now, or because let's just get that out
Yeah,
of the way?
sure.
I,
Yeah,
just, I,
this
ha-
is-
I have to get it out of my system.
Get
I'm
it out
so
of your system.
Black suit Daredevil,
With
Charles
the
Soule's
logo.
Daredevil, with the DD on the chest in
Wow,
red.
it
Oh
looks.
my God.
It looks okay. So
Can I show it? Am I allowed
the picture
to
with the
show it?
fire.
Yeah.
Show the.
Oh, dude, the
Sure.
picture with the fire. So, like, okay, so that's the.
It
Oh,
looks
God.
Yeah, that's fine.
crazy. It looks
There's like
awesome.
little
Yeah,
red
this-
highlights here and there.
This shit was so fun.
So
Oh.
I think if you look at the red highlights, I think this could even be like spray painted over.
Oh no, it 100% is spray painted over. 100%.
What do you
Yeah,
think
even though
he's
he
adding
has
more
the body.
red?
Yeah,
Look at the body. It's
yeah.
like
Maybe
tearing up.
because like, but it's also kind of interesting because he has a black costume, presumably because he has a black cowl.
By the way, look how blind he looks.
That looks like a hot toy, dude. That hot toy's
Apparently
gonna
he
wear
wear-
hard.
Apparently he wears
Ah.
it like that.
Oh my god.
Does he wear
dude.
it?
Yeah.
I think it looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. Makes me wonder if he's gonna get the logo at the end of this season. But yeah. And I wonder just the context surrounding that or whatever. It's interesting. Shadowland, can't wait for it. I gotta say, can't wait for Shadowland. But the episodes 5 and 6, dude, I was blown away. I really thought like episode 5 say what you want. I hate nerds that complain about bottle episodes. They call them filler.
Yeah.
No, they're awesome. Actually, I
Mm.
like The Fly. I don't care what you think. I think The Fly's a
I
good
like The
episode.
Fly too. I like
But
The
people don't
Fly.
like The Fly. You want to know why? It's because Ryan Johnson, that guy Ryan
Do you like
Johnson,
The Fly? Did you like The Fly, Hunter? You've now seen Breaking Bad.
The Fly, the
Uh,
episode about the in trying to kill the fly.
yeah. Yes, I do. I don't think it's like the best episode.
No,
No,
but
but
like
it's
people always are like, oh, that's the one episode that sucks, but it's still a good episode.
I don't
It's
know, it's
yeah.
fine.
still
But
fine.
it's
It's still
clearly a
good.
bottle episode.
I
But
like
bottle
bottle
yeah.
episodes are
episodes
good.
though. Like this, I thought episode 5 of Daredevil was so
This
good,
felt
so
like a comic
fun.
book.
Yeah, it
This is
felt like
what
an annual.
Yeah,
superheroes
yeah,
do.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
felt like an annual, but it also wasn't just like out of nowhere and meant nothing. Like it built upon the plots and it added to Matt's character development. Like it really
Yeah, and
did
It
a lot of
was
yes,
work.
it
fun.
wasn't
It
like we
was
went
Die
from
Hard.
last. Yeah,
Yeah,
it wasn't like we went straight from the end of last week where he's like, okay, I'm getting back into it to in the suit. It was no, we're
yeah,
getting like him solving, like putting himself back in a situation where he knows he's gonna have to kick the shit out of some people and then
yeah,
doing it and then putting on a mask. I loved watching that whole episode and being like, how are they gonna like make it so that he ends up with the guy that has the red mask so that he can put on the red mask? I was like
thought that
watching
too.
every moment. Like the dude with the green mask at a point like took him away. I went, no. He's not gonna end up with
I
that
know
one.
what's
Come
gonna
on, come
happen
on,
here.
come
I saw the
on.
trailer.
Yeah, come on, give it to me. Yes. Yeah, no, so
It was
good.
a
Yeah,
fun episode.
Kamala
It
Khan's
was fun.
dad.
Kamal Khan's dad, maybe he was a little too much of a
It was
like, have you guys seen Miss Marvel?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was
the
an
Funko
ad. Like
Pop
it
and
was
everything. Yeah,
genuinely an ad, and I liked
yeah.
it. You know what? Fucking,
He
I
was.
saw Miss Marvel. I liked it. I thought it was a good show, and I liked the references. I like that
Hell, I
she
loved it.
exists.
I'm just
I,
itching.
I,
I'm just itching for another season. And
itching.
you what? You could have sent me to the nut.
Yeah, I'm itching for the Marvels too. It's not gonna happen.
No, yeah.
Marvels too.
Too.
But I think it's fun that Matt's gonna now just go have dinner with her family and presumably meet her
Yeah.
off screen. I think that's just cool.
That
I
is-
think
that
like
is fun,
those
yeah.
characters existing in the
It'd
same
be cool if
space
we got to
is fun.
see that. I hope we.
Yeah.
I don't think we
I
will.
think
But
I
it'd
think
be
a
cool if
Miss
we
Marvel
do.
Daredevil team up would be so good because he would
I
be so brute, and she'd be like, "You
Yeah.
are,
Well,
you
she
are
could
a
just be in
lot,
his
dude."
show, man. You can,
Mhm.
I think we've already established, I think at this point, Matt Murdock is like a journeyman of the MCU now. Like he's been in some
Mhm.
shit, dude. He was in
Mhm.
Spider-Man, he was in She-Hulk, he was in Echo, he's here now. Like
He's gonna
he
technically
could just
be friends
appear
with
in
Miss
shit. Like, you know
Marvel,
what I mean?
maybe. Yeah.
Like if you could, if you had all the rights, you could do what you want. You'd want Spider-Man and everything. But I just think now, if you have Daredevil, just throw him in shit. You
Yeah,
don't
Yeah,
care.
that's a
want
good
it.
idea. You may as well. You may as
People
well.
want
If
to
he's in
see
New
him.
York, you know,
Mhm.
if it's in New York, throw him in Thunderbolts, have him be in there for a scene.
All right,
She's on
this is
trial.
jumping-
Elaine's on trial or something in the trailer. Put Matt Murdock in there. I don't know.
So this jumping forward a little bit, but I was describing this, and we talked about it. But I was describing this to my girlfriend last night. We were driving back. It was like fucking 1:30. I'm like, right. So here's the thing about Daredevil. And I was like, I liked. We sort of had the agreement in the chat about just like you could try and hype up this really heroic suit up moment. You could try and do this really dramatic Spider-Man-esque. He's putting on the suit, the music swells, and blah blah blah. You could do all of that, and yet the most authentic and the best fucking way to go about it is to have him deliberate for a second and then just go, fuck it. And then
Yeah.
just we see him in the suit and they do the fucking callback
Yeah.
to the end of season 1 of the original show with the fucking slow-mo and the batons over their head. And oh my God, I was going to have a heart attack watching that episode, bro. I was like,
It
this
was-
is it.
I
This
thought
is
that
it.
episode
And
6
Tyler, you were so right. Like,
What?
letting us wait until fucking episode 6
Halfway
for
through
him to
episode 6.
be in
That's
the-
what I said, dude. I said middle of episode 6.
It wasn't
you were
even.
like,
It was
but you have
past
ne-
halfway.
You've
But
never
there was still a
been
good chunk
so-
left. It wasn't the end of the
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah, but you were never so right. Like the satisfaction I felt, and like the like intentional anti-climax of it, because it's not like
Yeah.
a big heroic moment. It's
Yeah.
like he has to do this. Like it's
Yeah.
you know,
What
Yeah,
else
he
is he
doesn't have
gonna
a
do?
choice. He doesn't have a
Yeah,
choice.
great power, great
Yeah.
responsibility. We all know
And
it. Like you gotta go,
just-
you gotta go do it. And I
and
love
like that
it.
that
Yeah.
combined with the shot where Muse is looking at the tail lights of the train and
Oh,
the
and
light
he
is
just
blurring out, and you can just see the running, and like you
Yeah.
see Muse's eyes like, oh fuck, dude, oh my
so good.
God.
I thought that the whole episode.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
No, it was
Reggie,
sick as fuck.
But when Muse punches him like 3 times and he basically lets him hit him just so he can go, ah! and then fucking rush him. Oh my god, I'm telling you, it was cinema.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, straight up, dude.
I
Oh my
thought the
god.
whole episode was genuinely like excellent. Like it starts, and I thought
It
this was
was like a
so good.
10.
Yeah,
It
no,
was like
it
it was
was
because like
legit.
it's when it started, it starts with that really creepy like zoom in shot of the back of the guy with the music kind of going really eerie, and it felt like it was like this is like a horror movie right now. Like why has this show just become a horror movie? And the
Mhm.
scene, all the scenes with Muse, I thought were so well done and so like he's so creepy, dude. Just
Mm,
he like felt like a genuine like horror movie serial killer
yeah.
Reminds
in the
me of
middle of this
Jigsaw.
show,
Yeah.
and
He's
it was
not.
so
He done
done.
yap. You know,
Yeah,
said done yap.
yeah. He doesn't
Yeah,
say much.
he
He
doesn't say
yaps in the
shit. I
books.
want him. He
I
yaps a
remember
lot in the books. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I remember reading when Muse first debuted, and he's a serial killer of Inhumans, right, in the comic.
Mm,
And I remember just being like, "Fucking Inhuman propaganda,
mm.
man!" Like they're trying to
Well, because
really
they were
sell.
really trying to,
They're
yeah,
really
that
and
was during
because they
that
just want
time.
them to be like, "Don't you feel bad for them too?" I don't give a fuck about the
You know,
Inhumans, man.
Can you imagine that
would
was the
have
same
been
here?
I was like sure
Yeah,
before
oh,
like this
Inhumans.
show came out and before we knew he was going to be in this, that's a character they would just never do because he's not a big villain.
No,
Like he has
he's
been
relatively new. He's not shown up
he's
It's
been
like
since.
hyped. Well, he's no, he's
2014,
like he's
15.
almost 10 years old now. 2016 was when that run started. You know
No,
what
it
I
was
mean?
Yeah,
He's at the
2015, I think.
I
Either
think
way,
it was
was it
yeah.
15.
2015? Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it
because
was
Mark
Secret
Wade's
Wars.
2014. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I mean. Like it's been 10 years and like he's been in that one story.
And
And
Yeah.
just
like
the
he's got
one too. He hasn't appeared since.
And I
I
think
don't
well, he
even
and I
showed up
think
a
remember
little bit later.
where.
He showed up later in that run,
I
Did he
slightly.
go to
think
jail or?
yeah, I don't remember what happens to him.
Yeah, I don't remember what happened to him either,
If he's
actually.
still alive, I think that that's a character that like
Probably.
is ripe for a comeback, like a cool comeback. Like you could absolutely use that character again. Like
Oh,
I
of
don't want to
course, yeah.
never see Muse again.
He's a
And I
great
never did.
design. He's
Like
an
he felt
interesting
like yeah, he
character.
felt like
He's
a cool character at the
unique.
time. Like reading that run, I just remember being like, you know what you've done, Soul. Like you've created a new cool villain, and you're that's so rarely that happens anymore.
Yeah.
But I
He
felt like
was
Muse was
like
like a new cool villain.
looking at Soul's run, which isn't as long as compared to most Daredevil runs. I feel like Soul's run is Muse gets overshadowed because you have things like Blind
Sorry.
Spot, Ten Fingers.
Yeah.
Eh?
I just scrolled through the Marvel like wiki for his character and I just like got to following his death, Muse was condemned to eternity in hell. I was like, okay, well, there we
Oh,
go.
Okay, I
all
don't
right. So
remember
never
that.
mind.
Oh wait, didn't Ten Fingers send him there or something?
Maybe he's in hell now.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
shit,
yeah,
bro,
Okay.
he's in
yeah, yeah,
hell,
yeah,
dude. Mephisto, the baby, and Muse.
yeah.
I
Let's
forget the
go.
character, the character that wears like the mostly yellow Daredevil like suit.
Ikari.
Oh, Akari,
Akari.
yeah.
Akari was like the main threat in that run.
God, he was
That's what I
fucking good
remember.
in that run too.
Yeah,
Yeah. So like Muse is just like he's just the villain of this arc. He's good
yeah,
still, but he's not the greatest part of that run. But he's
yeah,
really good in the show. He's interesting.
yeah. I think he was really cool, and I thought just the whole like the way the camera moves around him. Like there's that shot where he's laying upside down, and then he
Yeah, and it
flips,
rolls
and the
right.
camera
Yeah,
flips
yeah,
with him. Like that was
Oh, when Matt
so.
did the flip and kicked him in the head, like near the start of the
yeah.
thing too.
Oh, it was so good. I just thought it was so good. And you know what? He also has served his purpose in the show. Like I don't necessarily need more of the character. I don't know what's going on. My headphones just won't see it.
So good. Oh
That
my
was
god.
sad, man. That was so
Yeah.
sad. But yeah,
I don't
it's
need Muse
a
to show up
great
again or anything. Like, you
character.
know, like I thought he was really he did he had his purpose and like he
Mhm.
did good in the show. He was
I'm
good.
glad he escaped in the show too, which means we'll see more of him as a threat
He'll
here.
be back.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
sure. No,
glad
I
he
know he'll
wasn't
be
just like
back, but
caught unmasked in jail kind of thing.
yeah.
Like he's gonna still be out there. But can you
Well, yeah,
imagine if they stuck
we
with
have to
the
reveal.
comics and he was only killing Inhumans? Like they like the guidance counselor or whoever would tell Fisk that and he'd just stare at her like,
What
"What's
do I
next
care
on the
about the
schedule?"
Inhumans?
Yeah, like okay.
So
What do
what?
I care about Latvian culture?
Yeah, they have their city flying over my city. I don't like
What is an Inhuman?
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they have human rights if they're
Oh,
inhuman?
actually, that reminds me. The cut between Fisk fighting Adam and Daredevil fighting Muse, just like the editing back and forth was so fucking good. So
Yeah,
cool.
it's just you know what they've done? They've just relapsed. Like it's like
Yeah.
I think that's why
Yeah.
the fuck it was so good because it's like a
Yeah.
realistic like if you're gonna do it again, You're not gonna sit there and deliberate like you said. You're just gonna, you know what? Fuck it, I gotta do it.
Fuck
Whatever.
it. Yeah. Because it's
He
resignation
knows
to
it's
like,
not
no,
good
this
for
is
him. He
who I
knows
am.
it's
Yeah.
not the right decision to make for his life,
Mm.
but he's got to do it because he feels it in his heart.
Also, them once again, these last 2 weeks are justifying more and more the death of Foggy Nelson. And if
Yeah,
they
he
do
carries
bring him
around his
back, it's gonna
car.
be it's like gonna be like a maybe you were right the first time. Like him seeing the flashbacks and like Matt holding the card and praying over it and then
Yeah.
dropping the horn on top of I was just like, man, fuck, like, okay.
Mhm.
Like, if we get him in witness protection, it's going to be like, oh, Matt, you went through a lot for no reason, dude. Like,
Yeah, I really don't know which
could
way
have
it's
kept
gonna
wearing that
go.
yellow suit. It would have been
I
okay.
I really don't know which way it's gonna go with the Foggy thing. Like I know he's in season 2, but I do have so many questions about this still. Like, will they do that? The whole fact that the building they were in is the same issue as the
Yeah, the
witness,
number
but
on it,
like
yeah.
it's like that doesn't
And
necessarily, that's not a coincidence. That's not a
no, but also
coincidence.
Marvel then posting the other week with the comparison, like, oh, comic moments to screen.
Yeah.
And then the foggy one is literally the one from Brubaker where he goes into witness protection. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's literally that one. And
So
all
I
the
don't
comments
know.
pointed that out. They were like, you guys, why are you guys posting the one where he lives? What do you
I
mean
don't
by
know.
this?
It could go either way. I think, at this point, I do think I'm fine with it going either way. Like if he's back, I'm happy he's back, but I do think you're right that they're justifying his death.
It'll be just like yeah, how do you make it feel impactful that he's back and not undo the stuff that you had in the original? Like in the first
Yeah.
season of the show, I guess is
Mhm.
what I mean.
I
Yeah.
trust that they know what to do.
Yeah, I do too. Season 2 looks really interesting so far, so I guess we'll see.
Yeah,
I
and
mean, I
hey, we're
mean,
not even done season one. We're halfway,
I
sadly.
mean,
But
Now we got 3 episodes
there's
left.
even
We're
the
over halfway
Karen with
now.
the red wig. It's like maybe
Yeah.
characters could just be in hiding. You know what I mean? Seems like people are
Well, I
just
mean,
in
that's
hiding
yeah, that's
underground.
clearly what's happening. Well, look, I don't know. I didn't piece this together until this mid-season trailer, right? Even though we have seen this footage for the last like 3 weeks, but the Punisher Daredevil team up, part of it clearly takes place in Matt Murdock's apartment. Like the
Yeah.
anti-vigilante task force guys are like in Matt's apartment. So
Yeah.
what the fuck is going on there? Like, has Fisk
it's
just
true.
gone, him, it's him? Like, you know what I mean? And
Well,
they're
he knows
like,
who it is the
Probably,
thing.
yeah,
Like,
he probably
I think you
well,
is.
he
could do
does
the,
know.
like we talked about this. I think you can do the secret identity thing. One of the, Fisk sends let's say the anti-vigilante task force to Matt Murdock's apartment because he's just like, just get this guy, this blind guy, fuck him.
Yeah.
And then
Fuck
they
him.
all find out he's Daredevil, right? And
Yeah.
it just takes one of those guys to leak that.
It's
Well,
true. I just like,
it's probably the main guy that he recruited that like Daredevil beat up in the
Oh,
apartment of White
yeah.
Tiger.
Or character
dude,
assassinated Cole North.
dude, I
Oh
was
yeah.
that I was like,
I was
are
like,
you gonna do anything with it? Like, is that gonna
Is
come
it
good? Because
is
I
he a
was so
joke? Is he
like,
like not like, or is it just you've, I guess this is just how
well, in
this character is.
it
Zdarsky's
was
run,
like
he like
it
punches
was.
He's the
Daredevil a few
opposite.
times.
He hates vigilantes, but he's not like he doesn't idealize the Punisher or anything. Yeah.
Yeah, no, dude, I was just like, it was like, what if you had like Cole, but he was completely auraless, no aura,
Yeah. Yeah.
completely
Cole
no
North was
aura.
another like cool original
Fucking
character.
awesome, dude. He was cool as
Yeah.
He's a
fuck.
great character, yeah, but
Yeah.
he's the opposite of what he's doing now.
Yeah.
It's
So,
like if this were DC, if this was in the DC universe, it's just people trying to take out superheroes, and Fist looks and goes like, "How about you, Bruce Wayne?" Like,
yeah.
Yeah,
it's just like
Or
this is
just
the
that's like,
guy that's
how about
like,
drastic
how about
example,
you,
but
Jim
sure.
I
Gordon?
know.
Yeah, be like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. What? But
But
yeah.
like, I wonder if is that later set up so that when Daredevil is in this, kind of underground cell in the black suit in season 2, he runs into him and is like, "You've got the story wrong," and blah 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 blah.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think
I hope
so.
so. But like, I have faith in them not to completely fuck that up.
Yep.
But yeah,
And I want
Could
this
be
to
like
go somewhere.
undercover.
It seems like we're
really.
building a lot to something.
yeah.
Well, of
I
course,
still
yeah.
don't. I'm still not 100% sure that it really is 50-50 on whether or not his identity is getting leaked. I know I said to you, Tyler, like the set photos that just have photos of Matt Murdock and it says Matt Murdock missing. I really don't think they would just say that if
Yeah, I see
the
what you mean.
rest of you know what I mean? If
If we
everyone
knew
knew
he
he
was
was
Daredevil.
Daredevil,
Yeah.
yeah, it'd be like Matt Murdock in brackets, devil. You know
Daredevil.
what I mean? People have pointed it out.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
Loved Loved so much Heather Glenn being like, well, you've worked with, vigilantes and
Oh
stuff
my
before and
God.
bringing up the Punisher. I'm loving yes, getting Foggy and Karen back and stuff like, that is a tie to the old show. All of the actors, sure. But when they literally reference things that happened in that show,
Yeah.
like it makes it feel so much more like, yeah, cool. Like I love that
Oh my God, I
so much.
cringed. I cringed so hard when she said that. When she said, you can get me an interview with like Frank Castle. And I went, oh no, don't ask him to
No.
do that.
Yeah, don't know. So
No.
I thought it was people pointed this out, but it's so funny that her thing is just like, I want to do a book on like wearing masks and secret identities and why people hide behind the mask. Let me talk to the Punisher, the guy that doesn't
The
hide
guy
his
that
face.
doesn't
Like,
wear a
everyone knows
mask
who
and
he
is
I
is.
mean,
known
like the
for his
metaphorical
murdering.
mask,
Yeah,
like
like
the mask he hides behind by
because
The
the
just being the
machine
spider
Punisher.
gun.
Yeah.
Why does he
funny.
hide behind that machine gun? Is he okay?
She get interviews with
She
all
could
of
have
them,
said
man.
the one dressed as a spider.
Yes.
Yeah.
A man
But
dressed as
no,
a spider.
she can't because they don't remember that. He doesn't remember that.
Oh, it was Quentin Fisk though.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yeah, but like there was a second where I was like, oh, is he going to bring up? But he can't because
I guess he
it's
was
all
the
been
public
erased.
lawyer of Peter Parker. He would have been in
Yeah,
that moment. Yeah.
but he doesn't,
But
but
he
he didn't
wouldn't
remember that.
know the
No,
reason.
God, they gotta
Yeah.
yeah,
meet,
no,
man.
he
I
doesn't.
just need them to fucking meet, dude. Spider-Man and Daredevil. Like, I just need that to
They
happen.
did. It happened.
No, but like, and do some cool
Bro, I have a
shit.
movie for you.
Yeah, I have a movie for
You know
you.
what I
Like
mean,
5 minutes in,
bro.
you will do a backflip
In
guaranteed.
the cinema.
Like,
But you know what I mean, bro. I mean Spider-Man and
Oh, and
you
Daredevil.
want to see them in costume, yeah.
the
Yes, of course I
little
want to see them in
callback
costume.
Boy, have
in
I got an
episode
animated series on Disney Plus for you.
It was a good show. It was a good show.
the little callback in episode 5. What kind of lawyer are you? A really good
Oh
one.
yeah,
A
no,
really good one.
we
Yeah,
saw it
it's
in the
good.
trailer, but it's still fucking good. So
I
good.
loved
Yeah.
I
it.
saw a
Yeah, I
great.
loved it.
Maybe you guys won't understand this reference. I hope you do. Otherwise, this is useless. But I saw a comment where it was Matt, like figuring out the lock on the thing, and someone said, "This is the lock picking lawyer," and I just thought it was so fun. I don't know if you guys have seen that dude on YouTube.
No. Oh, maybe I have seen
He's
maybe a
just the
video
dude.
or two.
He's got like 3,000 videos. He just picks locks, and all of his videos are like a minute long because he's like, "This lock sucks," and I picked it immediately, and I was just like,
Yeah.
"That's a good
I
meme.
actually have
That's a
seen that,
good
yeah.
meme."
Yeah, that was so cool as well. Him just doing that. Like I like so many interesting and like creative ways to show us like just how like the extent of his abilities,
Yeah.
Mhm.
like that he
It's
can do
cool.
that and the just like the way the camera moves around it, the way the audio sounds, like it all just feels like so like in the comic book you would show like how Wade did it
A
where
world on
you see
fire.
his views, but like I like the
Mm.
way they're doing it in the show. I don't need
Dude,
to
that
see any of
fight
that.
in the when the music like built up and up and up, and then he fights the dude in the mask in the on the stairwell, and
Mhm.
like the music cuts and you expect it to be like really loud and punchy this fight, but he's trying to keep it quiet, so it's like and it's like
Yeah.
it was so good. The fucking gun falling and him having to catch it
Yep.
while he's
Oh
choking the
yeah.
guy out.
So
Oh
good.
my God, dude.
Cool.
Oh man.
He's cool.
Good episodes.
Good
All right.
episode.
This genuinely must be what it feels like to do like hardcore drugs. Like this
Maybe.
I'm telling you, dude.
All right, let's
Inject
talk
this
about
in my
Ghost.
veins. Yeah.
All right. All right. All right. All right. Yesterday, 11 a.m. live stream starts.
Well,
Chair.
yesterday for us, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
chair. It says Chris Hemsworth. We're all going, what are they doing? What are they doing? They're announcing the cast members for the Avengers once every fucking 15 or so minutes.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. It was
No, it was
actually
stupid.
it was stupid by the time we got to the end. It was hype in the middle. It
The
sucked
middle was
starting
very
it,
good.
I
hype
don't
in
know,
the
man.
middle, and then it
I was
ended. It was stupid.
I was absolutely shit faced for like the first half of it. I was hanging out with a group of guys and then just being like, I was just like, okay, Thor's here. Oh, Loki's here too. Fair enough. That's cool. And then I went to sleep, and then I like woke up and it was done. Oh no, it was like right at the end, and I just skimmed back and I went, oh yeah, the X-Men, and that was it.
Yeah,
It
the
was just
X-Men.
like cool.
All right, well let's go name by name. I have them all written down.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. We should.
Can we
All
do it? Let's do
In
a
order.
woo
Yeah, sure,
or a
yeah.
ooh.
Sure. Well, yeah. Well, let's in order, and we'll discuss. Chris
And
Hemsworth.
real quick before we start, Tyler and I watched the whole thing live too.
The
We never
entire
cut away.
thing. Yes.
Never
That
cut
sounds
away
like- yeah.
once. So there's
That sounds
moments
like
in the
hell.
middle where it sucked. It was like an hour and a half of just like the Thunderbolts.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's like, all right. And then it'll be like,
all right.
oh, this isn't Thunderbolts. It's Johnny Storm. Okay, expect.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, we
there's
know.
music. It's the Fantastic Four theme.
Yeah,
Um,
cool.
all right,
Movie
Chris
that's not out yet.
Hemsworth back as Thor.
Yeah,
Woo! It's
I
cool.
mean,
Yeah, no,
whoa, yeah.
I,
Be
yeah,
weird if
why
he
not?
wasn't.
He's the only
I was
one of the original 6 Avengers confirmed, I guess,
was
Yeah, that's
about
as
to
true.
say.
Yeah,
as
no,
character, but
no,
I was
he
about to
Hulk.
go.
That's a little
no, he
weird.
Hulk. Yeah.
I was about to go. This is good. It's Russo brothers Thor, as if they don't have both the best and worst Thor.
It's true. It's in
The movie starts, he's fat again.
Yeah,
Oh, dude,
we
I'll do a
forgot.
backflip.
Yeah, they didn't watch Love and Thunder. We heard it was bad, so we didn't watch it.
Yeah, but I'm excited to see him, and I'm more excited to see him meet another character we'll talk about. The next one was Vanessa
Mystique.
Kirby as Sue Storm. We knew this. Obviously, this was
Yeah.
this was one of the
Yeah, well.
gimmies. Cool. Obviously, I want Sue Storm in this movie. Why would she not be in this movie? The next one, Anthony Mackie, Captain America. Again,
Yeah, well,
we knew
Woo.
it's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's cool.
Expected.
This
Yeah,
woo
expected.
thing has fucking run its course, and we're three.
We're just
people
like,
in.
these are the ones
Can't
that are
imagine
expected.
this being
It's not
five
like
and a
the
half
extremely
hours
hyped
long.
stuff.
Exactly.
It's just like we know.
Yeah.
The next one, Sebastian Stan as Bucky. I was a little bit
that's
surprised,
cool.
but it's cool. Like, obviously,
Yeah.
I was a little surprised too. Like, it is
Yeah.
nice.
it's like,
for
and
sure.
especially after Mackie, it's like, oh, they get to meet again. Good. Like, I get to see them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Best part of Cap 4. I'm telling you that.
100%,
Like,
yeah.
dude,
100%.
I reckon. Look, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, not a perfect show. Definitely, shit the bed in parts in the
But
finale.
I felt it.
Those two, and especially like before that show, Bucky for me was a fucking like whatever cat. Like, I'm just like whatever. Every time I see him, I'm like, okay, you're not really anything. And now I'm like really like, hey, it's Bucky. Okay,
Yeah, Bucky.
yeah,
Yeah.
here he is. I like him.
The next one was Letitia Wright returning as Shuri, the Black Panther. Kind of surprising, I guess, but cool.
Yeah.
Obviously,
I expected that. I expected
yeah,
it.
cool. We
Man,
had to go to
that
Wakanda.
it's the first like non-white actor he said, and we all went, that's not good. That's a
To be
No,
fair,
Mackie
to be
was-
fair,
She's
we have said
fine.
meh for all that. Yeah,
Mackie.
Mackie.
That's
we were
true.
just like,
She's just like it's so impossible to fucking replace Chadwick Boseman too.
Yeah, and I
impossible.
I just I mean,
you got this.
yeah, it would be cool. I mean, this will be fine.
Hey, careful,
Obviously
careful.
in the
Okay.
perfect version of this, Chadwick Boseman would be in this movie, but he's not. He's dead, unfortunately. So
What?
yeah, so Shuri, cool. She's Black Panther,
Okay.
right?
Cool.
Mhm.
Next was Paul Rudd, Ant-Man. Cool.
Ooh.
Woo.
Little tiny
Yeah.
chair. They had a little chair for him.
Yeah, I
That's
like
cool.
the chair gag. That was fun.
When I heard his theme,
Expected
I was like,
again.
oh, Ant-Man, cool.
Expected.
Wyatt Russell, U.S. agent.
Woo!
Cool.
Sorry.
Fine.
Yeah,
John Walker.
I love the Russells, dude.
I know
love
you
them.
do.
I was a little nervous he died in Thunderbolts, but I guess this confirms everybody lives but Taskmaster.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly.
And Bucky as well. But I would have thought maybe Bucky could die in Thunderbolts as well.
No one's dying in Thunder. It's Thunderbolts, dude.
I
Oh,
know.
They'll
but
kill
Taskmaster.
Slipknot, and that's it.
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah. The next one
They're
was
gonna cut to
Tenoch
Amanda
Huerta
Waller pressing a button.
and Namor.
Taskmaster's head exploded.
Namor was the
sorry,
next one.
but isn't that a really
sorry.
funny way? Because people don't like Taskmaster in the MCU, so they're just gonna like blow her head off maybe at the start of the movie or something to be like, my
Yeah.
bad.
Opening before they even say Marvel Studios.
Yeah.
Amanda Waller from
It is
Suicide
crazy
Squad
like
blows her head off.
how dead that like it's because the director's like, oh, the Taskmaster mystery is one we like playing with, but it's like, what? There's a task. She's just probably dead.
She's in like
Mm.
2 shots of the trailer, and
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
if she's not dead and you secretly have like an underground Taskmaster story in this movie,
No,
you know,
there's no
whatever.
way. No.
Yeah,
Sentry
Talking
is gonna
Thunderbolts.
just flatten her
Let's
to a
just-
shadow.
We're talking.
Yeah.
minute
let's-
one. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What was the next one?
Namor.
Namor. This
Yeah.
woo, yeah, that's
Yeah, very
unexpected.
cool.
I didn't expect
Mm.
that. I like that a
Yes,
lot.
heard his theme. I was like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Nice, liked it.
you're very
Yeah.
good with recognizing themes for characters that
I
I just
didn't.
would not fucking remember.
I
The
didn't know
Namor
the
theme
mu-
is sick. It's fucking.
Brother, I
Ludwig
forgot
Göransson,
Namor was a
man.
character until like 2 days ago. I forgot
Yeah.
about him. I was like, oh
But it's
yeah,
cool.
that's right.
I think it's really cool to see him back. Next one was Eben Moss Backrack, Ben Grimm. Duh,
Whoa,
we
there you
knew.
go.
Yeah.
Next
yeah,
one,
woo,
this was
yeah.
another one that the
As
music hit me
Micro
with, man.
though, as Micro from the
Yes.
Punisher, which I thought was interesting.
Because they didn't
Very
confirm if it
interesting.
was the thing.
Yeah,
we
it's
don't
true.
know.
The next one, music hit. I knew it. Shang-Chi. Hell
Yeah,
yeah,
woo,
good.
yeah,
Oh,
finally.
no, that's
Finally.
good. It really feels like for how good his movie is. Why the fuck isn't he in more things?
Where is
really.
he? Yeah, throw him in
Yeah.
everything too.
Did you get nervous when you heard the theme that I was going to say Aquafina?
Yes. Of course.
Yeah, no, he
Okay.
was
Um,
jittering, dude. He was
yeah.
scared.
Whoa.
Next one was Florence Pugh, Yelena Belova. Good.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Love Flo.
My
Whatever.
spaghetti, Kate Bishop.
Yeah, you know what?
Spaghetti.
I'm willing to forgive the character, I think. I like Florence Pugh. I'm like, you know what?
I
If
like
she's gonna
Florence
have
Pugh
like
a
a
lot.
leading role in the MCU, fuck it. I don't care.
No, Tyler,
Cool.
genuinely, I never thought about Yelena's accent until one day you went, it's the most ridiculous accent I've
Yeah,
heard
no,
in a
it
movie.
sucks.
And ever since, I was like, oh, it is really bad. It's
Yeah.
terrible.
Has she been
Mhm.
in anything since Hawkeye? Besides What If or
Mm,
something?
Thunderbolts
Mm,
trailer.
That's true.
yes.
Oh,
Thunderbolts
trailer
trailer.
2 as well, actually. Now that I think about it.
Was she
What if? Was she
besides
in
What
What
If?
If? I don't know. I don't know.
I don't even know. She probably is in What If, but
I
is
don't
that
know if
it?
she is in What If or not.
Yeah. Is
I
that
guess
it?
so, yeah. Yeah, it
Interesting.
is.
Yeah,
Bishop.
because it felt like she was in a lot, but I guess she's only in Black Widow and Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sure.
Interesting.
Unless she is, and we just getting like
Yeah,
a
unless we're
major
just forgetting
role.
it's like there's like a Yelena movie that we missed or something.
She's the
um,
lead in
Oh,
Black Panther, Wakanda
oh
Forever.
yeah, no,
yeah,
you said the end credits of Black Widow. Yeah.
yeah. Well, she's in Black Widow.
She's
Oh, she is.
only,
That's
she's
what she's
only
from.
getting most of it.
For some reason, I was thinking she was in Endgame. Like she's obviously not in that movie.
Yeah, dude, they introduced her in Endgame.
Bro.
Or like maybe I've always considered movies and post credits to be separate things. Like, I'm like,
Exactly.
you know, the sequel to
Look-
Black Widow, the Black Widow post credit scene. Fuck. This was fun.
Yo, the Far From Home trail end game or Jesus, the Far From
Here we
Home
go.
end credit scene is so crazy because Spider-Man's in it.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, the Spider-Man cameo at the end of the movie. Oh my god.
Oh, that's such a good fuck up.
Stupid. The next one was weird, dude. But Kelsey Grammer is a beast. You guys remember remember when Monica
Marvels.
Rambeau randomly showed up in the post-credit scene of the Marvels,
Yeah.
and then also Beast was in it?
Yeah.
I
That was
guess
a-
they're following that.
That Monica Rambeau cameo was crazy, dude.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Do you
Yeah,
guys
that's
are you guys
interesting.
are you guys happy or sad with CGI Beast?
I think he looks
I'm
good.
all good with
I
him.
kind of miss practical.
I'm all
Beast.
good with CGI Beast, especially just because I think,
He looks
as
good.
you know, as we talk about more of this, the aesthetic I think of the X-Men is going to be a huge deal.
Mm.
But we'll get into the next one. Is
Kelsey
Lewis?
Grammer is such a good Beast there.
Yes, and I
The
think he
voice
looked
is
cool.
great.
I thought he looked
Yeah.
cool at the end of the movie.
Like Nicholas Holt's cool, but like, no, sorry, bro.
Yeah,
Gotta be bold ass Lex Luthor. You are not my Beast.
yeah. When he's walking down the hallway at the end of Days of Future Past, you're like,
It's exactly what I said. The
Yeah.
ending to that movie. Oh my god, that movie.
I
so
think that
good.
could be this set of characters, but we'll get into that.
Okay.
Lewis Pullman is returning as a Sentry. I think that's interesting. I didn't expect the Sentry to be. I thought he would have been a one and
awesome,
done.
though.
Yeah,
is
that's
awesome,
great.
though. I'm
I
That's
like
so
that a lot.
glad they're doing
that changes the game
Bob.
kind of this whole thing. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
one of two things. Either the Sentry becomes what we rally around because he's clearly the most powerful thing we have, or Doctor Doom just hits him like Null hit him and rips him in half immediately.
No, I was gonna say I can't wait
Yeah.
for Andy Serkis to rip him in half. Yeah,
Yeah,
after he
yeah.
gets out of Venom: The Last Dance.
Yeah. That'd be crazy, dude.
He was
Imagine
in that movie. Do you guys
If
remember
one of them
that?
said,
Noel was in
if one
that
of them
movie.
said Andy Serkis, would you have thought it was for Claw or would you have thought it was for Null?
I would have thought Caesar.
I probably would
Or
have thought
Gollum.
Snoke. I was thinking
Snoke, hell yeah.
Snoke.
Snoke, holy shit, Hunter.
I would
Fuck, man.
Alfred maybe even. Yeah.
All his roles.
Yeah. So it just says Andy Serkis like 10 times in a row.
Not in a row, just like separate. These just go like
You guys
spread
know,
out.
you know how much I love Andy Serkis. I would fucking
He's great.
love
He's
him.
fantastic.
That would be
Yeah.
hilarious. Yeah, but real quick, what I was thinking could have been cool during this is that I thought it would have been interesting to get a name of someone who's not yet been announced, like in this movie, like a cast,
Yeah.
a new cast member to
We
the
didn't
MCU in
get
general.
that.
That would have been
Mhm.
cool, but we didn't get that anyway.
Like
Next
a
one after,
relative unknown, like a Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor
Yes.
Doom or something.
yeah. Who would have thought, man? They, yeah. Anyway, the next one, Danny Ramirez, Joaquin Torres, Falcon. Cool. Yeah. It was
That one was kind of surprising for me too. I was
Yeah,
surprised
I could do without.
when he
I mean,
showed up in
he's
Falcon
not
and the
gonna
Winter Soldier,
do
and people were like, "He
much.
was going to be the next Falcon." I remember thinking like, "He's not going to be there. He's not going to be."
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
What happened there?
You
You froze for a
froze.
second.
Yeah, wow.
You're back.
That's a
Throwback.
long time since that happened.
Yeah,
You're
well,
back.
throwback.
Whoa.
I know.
Um,
But yeah, Danny
did
Ramirez.
anything I say come through or not?
Not really.
You just went, "Oh."
I just said like I didn't expect that he would become Falcon and then
Yeah.
he's a main character in Cap 4 and now he's going to be in
Yeah.
this. I
I mean, he's
didn't,
cool.
I
I have nothing against the
He's
character. And if
cool, yeah.
and if Sam Wilson's gonna be there, I would assume that he would be there
Makes
too. So
sense.
he's
Yeah.
another Top Gun Maverick alum.
yes, and Lewis Pullman. Oh, they put them back to back too. That's cool. Joseph Quinn, Johnny Storm, duh. We knew.
Woo.
Yeah,
David
well,
Harbour, Red Guardian. Okay. Yep.
Okay.
You give me
he
another name.
lives. Okay.
Yeah. Winston Duke, Mbaku. Okay.
Woo!
Woo. That's one that I'm happy, but I did not expect.
Yes.
I love, dude. He might
I
be the best
don't think I could see him having the same amount, like the same role as he has in like Infinity War and Endgame. Like
Yeah.
he's the guy that's there
I
for
think
sure.
there's-
He scenes, and then he's in the background fighting.
I think there's plenty of characters on this that are that 100%.
Yeah.
Like just here for like
There'll be
the
like
Falcon.
a moment where they go to Wakanda and you'll see him.
Yeah.
He doesn't leave Wakanda.
he'll have a
probably.
line. He'll say something fun.
Yeah, you'll say like two things, and he'll make a joke about
Yeah.
how they have a Starbucks now, and
Yeah.
then that's it.
Yeah. The next one was Hannah John Common Ghost. Cool.
Yeah.
Again,
Cool.
Thunderbolts.
That's the one that I'm like,
So the next one, the Loki theme hits, and I went,
oh my
shit.
God, yeah.
Right?
Shit, yeah.
Tom
Owen
Hiddleston,
Wilson.
Loki. Hell yes. That's a good one. That's very
Yes.
exciting.
That might be my favorite one, just because of the situation Loki's in right now, like his current role in the
Yeah,
Marvel
like
universe.
Loki, in order for Doom to accomplish anything in this story, Loki has to be the first domino to fall, and I think that's
a
very
real good
interesting.
point. Yeah.
If
Oh,
Loki's
you
at this, Loki's at the center of this, holding it all together. If Doom's going to do anything, he's got to take it all apart, and so he has to fight Loki.
He'll
We're
never
gonna
be
kill
a
Loki
god.
again.
Yeah, exactly. They're going to kill Loki
resurrections this time.
again.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was
It's
thinking.
the same scene.
Yeah, exactly. But
Thor
I
will
think
somehow
that's
find him and defend him for a little bit, but as Loki dies, Thor's gonna look and be like, Heimdall, and Heimdall's just gonna be stabbed on the ground. We didn't even see
I
him
was gonna
before.
say,
He's
yeah,
like,
they're
bleeding
reusing
out, he's
footage.
gonna-
It's like, yeah, it's Doctor Doom reaching off screen, and then it cuts to a purple hand choking
Mhm.
fucking Loki.
They have like a green filter on because they're in like his
like-
throne room.
But I really do hope that, like, okay, again, there's two options that we can go for Loki. The movie opens and Doctor Doom shows up to kill Loki, and then Loki goes, Stark, and then Doom kills him, and then boom, Avengers Doomsday, right? Or Loki's holding it all together. I really think that they have to obviously reunite Thor and Loki. I think that's a
They have
huge
to.
thing
They
at the
have
center
to.
that they have to do. And
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
that will
so-
get people emotionally, like that's an exciting thing that I feel like we've been building to. And I
Like-
think that's cool. I think you
I
need to do that.
don't. I do think Doom could kill Loki, and he has to kill Loki. I do not want this to be the start of the movie. This could be like
No,
end
what-
of the movie kind
Yeah.
of.
Make
Well, they
make
can end
Loki
it
be
like
the
that, you know?
make Loki be like the Silver Surfer type. You know what I mean? To be
What do you
like Doom is coming, like he gets
No, or you
thrown
could
out of
make-
his little thing.
You could also make Loki to be like the Molecule Man, holding at the center of
Oh,
battle.
Okay.
that'll work, yeah.
That would be cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I had
that makes
initially
a lot of
thought-
sense.
I had initially thought, and this is someone who's not announced, but we'll talk about it now, Elizabeth Olsen, who in my notes I've written Elizabeth Olsen / Elizabeth Olsen. I didn't write Scarlet Witch. But I thought that she could have been the Molecule Man of Battle World, right? Where she could be like the battery at the center of it. But now that I think about it, I think Loki would really fit that role.
Now that you think about it, turns out she's not a man at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
She's not a molecule.
Also,
she
when you
couldn't be
think about it,
Molecule
she's
Man.
dead.
Yeah. Also, she got a building crushed. A mountain
Mountain.
Yeah.
crushed on top of her.
Wonder Gore Mountain
Yes.
crushed to death.
So Loki's name is there. 10 minutes passed, and then you start to hear.
Yeah, that was insane.
And I was like, what's going on? I was like freaking out in the car. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Patrick Stewart, Charles Xavier.
Gonna die for the
Damn.
fourth time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
again, he's gonna die. And then another 10 minutes goes by. Ian McKellen as Magneto.
Mm.
That is my biggest shock.
That was
that one.
shocking.
Because he's 140. I
Yes.
couldn't believe.
I
Like,
actually
I know
looked it up.
he's coming back for fucking. He's coming back for the Lord of the Rings Gollum movies.
Oh, really?
He said that he is
Which are
down as long as they start
no,
filming
no, no. It
soon.
didn't. I thought like 3 weeks ago they were like he is coming back. When they
He
were
did say
like
yes, but
no,
you
but
are
like
right. He did say
months
yes.
ago he said like I'll be in it if they ask me. But I thought they were like no he's in it now. Which by the
Interesting.
He
way,
is
that's
confirmed
gonna
to
be
be in it.
two movies again.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was gonna be one. It's gonna be two movies. Can we stop it?
No.
Stop, mate. Oh, if
For like
Peter Jackson made the Lord of the
it's
Rings
like a
trilogy now, it would be 8 movies long, dude.
It'd be a TV
it's
show.
like
Oh, wait a
it's
minute.
like three
No way.
sentences, and they're just like they're taking three sentences and being like, let's make two movies off
Yeah,
of
where
that.
someone says that it wasn't an interesting story worth telling. But
Yeah.
anyway, Ian McKellen as Magneto is crazy. That's crazy,
Mhm.
I think.
I agree. Yeah.
The next one,
I
Alan
hope he
Cumming,
can. So, oh,
which
dude.
is
Oh, sorry.
which is
Actually,
weird
that
that
got me
he
Whoa.
felt the
fucking
need
hyped.
to tell us that. But yeah,
No,
he's
I
gonna play
actually,
Nightcrawler.
oh my
Yeah,
God,
that's so good.
that's a
Can
so
you guys,
stupid.
okay, the Russo
He's awesome,
brothers
man.
in Infinity War and Endgame, they called a lot of stuff back to like past jokes, references, stuff like that. Do you think
Yes.
we're gonna have like Nightcrawler going through the White House or something? Like MCU White House to like try to kill General
No, we're
Ross?
not gonna get that. That'd be awesome, though. That'd be sick. Oh no, you
I guess
forgot
he's
they're
not
actually using
president
the
anymore,
raft.
but
Yeah, but that would
yeah.
be sick. This is crazy. This is another crazy
I
one.
just want. Can I double
Hmm.
back on that? I just want like it might be my all-time favorite line in a comic book movie.
Which
Genuinely,
one?
X-Men: The Last Stand, when Magneto rips up the San Francisco, the Golden Gate Bridge, and he goes, "Charles always was one for building bridges." That's like my favorite line in the world. I want him to say that again. I want that to be the
Yes.
callback.
I can
Yeah.
He's
see it
just like
happening.
this.
Yeah.
It'll be
He's got
about
the
the it'll
Brotherhood of Evil Mutants behind him. Charles always was one for building bridges. It's so
this is
stupid.
I mean, all right,
It's so
the
bad,
next
dude.
one was Rebecca Romaine as Mystique. What the
Yeah, that's
this
yeah,
is
yeah. Okay,
insanity.
I can do
that is
without. I can do without.
The next one is James Marsden as
Yeah,
Cyclops,
that is
dude.
whoa.
I
Oh
we
my
have
god.
said this for years that we wanted
He has
this.
too. Yeah.
So he has too,
So,
especially during the Sonic 3 interviews this past
yeah,
winter. He would not stop talking about Cyclops, where he was called
so
out by it.
good.
Like Ben Schwartz, Sonic's voice actor, was just like, "Why do you keep talking about Cyclops? Do you have something to say?" And then he gets all
Yeah,
like blush. He starts
He's
blushing in the
excited. He
interview.
like I don't
loves that character.
know.
Yeah,
He loves that character. And I think it's
and
really he was like really mishandled in those movies. Like everyone knows
hmm
this.
Mm,
In like sidelined for Hugh Jackman as Wolverine.
mm.
And I think that with the Russo brothers behind this, and just the modern kind of how we're doing these movies, this is an Avengers movie. There's gonna be some pretty serious shit. Like just seeing him play like an actual good representation of Scott Summers, who I think they're gonna put him in the Jim Lee outfit. I think that
Yeah,
they're
oh,
gonna have all that
guarantee,
happen,
guarantee, we're gonna have
right?
the colors for
That's the
sure.
aesthetic for this X-Men, I think, right?
Hmm.
I think he'll do the callback. I think it'll be about yellow
Charles always.
yellow spandex or whatever, right? I can't
Yeah,
believe we're
oh,
wearing yellow spandex. So some
spandex.
whatever. But I think that Cyclops being in this, I think like that's just awesome. I really am really excited by that.
Charles is always
I was gonna say
Cyclops says
Charles
that.
always was one for yellow spandex. That's fuck yeah.
He's got a yellow wheelchair.
Triple somersault in that
Yeah.
theater. You know I would.
The next one is funny because when we were talking about it, Hunter, as soon as James Marsden showed up, we were like, okay, who's next then? And I said, you think Channing Tatum is Gambit? Next
Yeah.
one, Channing Tatum's
Channing
returning.
Tatum.
Yeah, you
That
called
one
it,
has
yeah.
to. That's the most like. Oh, I really
That's
did not
awesome,
expect
yeah.
that.
That is awesome. I mean,
That's-
why not? You have
Ooh, I'm about to
people.
make a name for myself. Yeah.
People were not joking when they said they wanted to see more of him from Deadpool and Wolverine. Like that was
Oh,
not.
absolutely.
People did
Yeah.
say that, but there was also a large group of people that were like, haha, that was really funny. Do not actually continue bringing him back as Gambit.
But he's
No,
he's
but
gonna
I'm
stay as
glad he
Gambit.
is.
that, dude.
I think what this is essentially will be like, and I know like the ending of Deadpool and Wolverine is gonna be really silly in hindsight. How we had like a eulogy for them in the credits when they're gonna return right now.
Yeah.
But I think that this will be like giving them a proper ending, giving them a proper like a proper go at being like a good version of the X-Men. Because
Versions of their characters.
yeah, like
25 years later.
exactly, like the versions of the characters they always should have been, right? Like
Yeah.
Mhm.
X-Men fans were looking at the Avengers movies take off and just being like, God damn it. Like, why they're wearing bright costumes, they're doing big stories, and it works. Why can't we do this?
And then
You know,
like the
with
best
these-
X-Men fans got were like the dog shit like prequel movie sequels where they put them in like the worst costumes
And
you've seen.
yeah,
And then
like Dark
tease the better
Phoenix,
costumes
dude.
at the
Yeah.
end. just to
I
go
know. I
nowhere
remember
like that.
those costumes that they tease. I
Were
still
cool.
thought those weren't very good. They were fine.
I thought they were
I
cool.
thought
They're
some of them
fine.
were bad. I thought Quicksilver's was really good. I thought Cyclops was really good.
Cyclops. I mean,
Some of them were
Nightcrawler.
bad.
Nightcrawler wore the red, and he's going to probably wear that in this too. I mean,
Yeah,
Magneto.
with the shoulder pads.
I
yeah.
really wonder how they're going to dress Ian McKellen's Magneto. Is he going to wear red and purple with the big cape and whatnot?
When he
Like,
wears the Krakoa white.
oh, that would be cool. That would be cool. But
Oh,
imagine
it
this was
works.
just all the Krakoa versions of the characters.
There's
Like
a
it's
big helmet on Charles.
yeah, it's about their weird orgy island.
Charles
actually.
is in black spandex.
Yeah. The next
You know
one.
what? You know what?
What?
That Cyclops one is pretty good. I'll give you that.
Yeah, see
It's
yeah.
all
It's
right,
one of the some of them are bad, but the Cyclops one is good.
Which one?
That Storm one looks like shit.
Oh, the costumes in
For
in
the
movie. Yeah,
end
yeah.
of
Yeah.
Apocalypse, is it?
Yeah,
Or-
yeah, I think it's
Yeah, it's Apocalypse.
Pedro Pascal's Reed Richards was the next one.
Oh, we're
Whoa.
almost
Sorry.
done,
I
And
just
then-
fucking love that guy. I really love
Yeah,
that
me
guy.
too.
So-
I see him in ads now. He's just all over, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna watch this ad.
Oh, yeah. In Australia,
Yeah.
is it the one where he's dancing? Because
Yeah.
I watched that ad, dude. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I like
Sorry,
him. I just like him. And then the last one, figure comes walking down the whole line of chairs. God damn it! It's Robert Downey Jr. He sits in
It
the
was
chair
so
that
obvious.
says Robert
Like, I
Downey
could have
Jr.
told you that 5.5 hours earlier. That's how
Yeah.
it was ending.
Yeah,
He
that's
sits- Yeah, he sits on a chair that says Robert Downey Jr. and he looks at the camera and he goes, "Shh." And then the fucking thing ends and it says Avengers Doomsday now in production. And then that was it. And I
an
think as an
immediately
ending,
disappointment.
immediate disappointment because we have a lot of characters that are missing from this. I have some of those written down too. So we have Tom Holland. There's no Tom Holland. Why was there no Tom Holland?
Who's
I
Tom
was.
Holland
You
play?
said I was crashing out about this. I don't think I was crashing out about this. I think
He's
this is
in
a
like
fair
this,
crash out.
No.
tsunami movie.
Okay, here's the thing. You
It's a
were
comic
crashing
movie.
out about it. Whether or not it was a valid or invalid crash out depends on who you ask. I came around because when you said that you waited 5.5 hours to see his name, I got it. Initially, I
Yes.
was like, you are stressing for no reason. It felt like I felt
I'm
like I
not
wanted to
stressed.
just. You were stressed. I'm sorry, you were stressed.
I mean,
You were
he's gonna be
stressed.
in the movie.
You were
obviously.
stressed. You
All
were
right, I was
stressed.
stressed. I
You
was
were
stressed.
You were crazy.
I was
He
stressed.
will be there. But like
Yeah.
I didn't understand the level of stress until you went, motherfucker, I've waited almost 6 hours just to see like the bare basics, like a Doctor Strange or a Spider-Man, and I didn't get
Yeah.
it. And I was like, okay, all right, that's fair.
Yeah, I was waiting the whole time to just hear like the theme, like the Doctor Strange theme or something,
Mhm.
because that's another weird one. Again, he's clearly in
Mhm.
this movie. Why not just put his name there? And because I think like this was 27 names, which is a lot of characters. But not all these characters clearly are going to have a lot to do
No,
compared to
definitely
characters like Doctor Strange or like Spider-Man.
Mm.
Other names that
Mhm.
aren't there, like Mark Ruffalo, which is I think interesting. I was waiting for that one too.
not. Hey, ask me about the fuck. No, it's episode 2. We can't be doing Marvel.
Yeah, I found it. I was just scrolling through our messages that Tyler and I were having during it. I'll just kind
Yeah.
of zoom in. He says, I'll tell you that Tom Holland chair is going to hit like crack.
Crap.
Yeah,
It's super
exactly,
blurry
man.
there. He
Damn.
said that 4 hours before it ended.
Yeah,
Hunter,
exactly.
Your
I,
hat
thought,
looks like a
Yeah.
cow.
Thank you.
I do like it
That's
actually.
alright.
Thank
I
you.
like it. I think it's a nice hat.
It's a One Piece reference.
Oh, this guy actually
Yeah.
fucking dog shit hat. You jerk off.
Yeah.
The
It's
next,
a hat made for incels. That's crazy they make those.
Look, it's made of wool.
We don't fucking care.
Brie Larson. There's no Brie Larson.
Yeah.
Interesting. No Tiana Paris, which I think is
You're all
interesting.
excited there, Harper.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like Brie Larson as Captain
Yeah,
Marvel. Hot
I think
take.
she's
I
fine.
really
Yeah,
don't
she's
have,
good.
I've never really understood the problem. I don't get it.
Yeah. No, I think she's good as a character. I just don't think that
Yeah.
she wants to do it anymore or that there's any interest in seeing her anymore.
Yeah.
So
I mean that they made that abundantly clear when they had like the 2 biggest Avengers movies and they put her in for like a glorified cameo in the
Yeah.
end of one of them. Like,
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a good point. Yeah, she's not
She's-
really into them.
she's barely in Endgame. She's in
She's
Endgame for
barely
like 3
in-
minutes total.
Well, because I
Beginning and
really
end. Yeah.
there was a like. Do you remember? I forget which Comic Con it was, but she comes out at the end of the panel and they announce
Mm.
her as Carol Danvers, and it felt like a big deal. It felt like
Yeah.
we're casting another lead of this universe.
Hmm.
Mhm.
And it felt the same way. I remember someone on set for like Endgame said that I think it might have been Chadwick Boseman said that he, Tom Holland, and Brie Larson were like standing together at some point and then looked at like the Avengers and realized this is going to be like we're going to lead this after they go, right?
Mm.
And now look at
Mhm.
those three characters. Tom Holland's not even on this list. Again, Chadwick Boseman's dead. He's been dead for 5 years now.
Fuck.
And Brie Larson's also
Oh.
not there, you know? And
Mm.
it's just a testament to how the MCU has kind of let down a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but did you see that part where Daredevil jumped off that fucking
That
roof?
was fucking
though? That's
sick.
what
I
I'm
will-
saying.
Oh,
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying. Yeah.
I think a lot of the internet just hates Brie Larson. It's getting to Marvel to the point that they're not going to try to market, especially because the
Yeah.
Marvels was a huge failure.
And I just think she also doesn't. I remember reading somewhere where that she just doesn't want to do it anymore. Like that,
I
she thought she
understand,
would.
yeah.
She thought people would like it. She thought she would be liked, and now it's just like
Mm.
the quartering and whatnot, or just making videos about her every day.
absolute fucking morons.
Just
fuck
making
yourself.
videos about her every day, dude. Yeah,
I know it's
Mhm.
episode 2, but those fucking dog cunts.
nice.
Carry on.
Anyway,
Mhm.
who else? Tony T. Ona Paris wasn't one of the names, which is interesting.
Despite
She's,
the fact she was with Kelsey Grammer's Beast, and she
Exactly,
had a cameo
Monica
actually
Rambeau.
at the end of the Marvels. She
Exactly.
had a cameo in
It like
that.
so it's interesting, and it's the same with her mom, Lashana Lynch, because she plays
Mm.
that universe's version of Binary, which I think is
Binary, yeah.
pretty cool. She's also not on this list, even though presumably they will have to be in this movie.
Well, she's not in it because they're doing non-binary.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Nice.
get it. You get it.
Somewhere
I get
JD just put a fist through his computer or something.
I told him I was going to make this joke, and he said he quit.
Oh.
So
That's what it was.
That's why he's not here.
But did you tell him about that part where Daredevil jumped off the fucking
Good,
roof?
and he
though?
blocked me. So
Oh fuck! Wow, that didn't work.
yeah.
What a
Um,
stupid joke.
I didn't like it.
That being
Chris
said,
Pratt. Oh,
Marvel Studios commented on Instagram
That there's more to be
saying that
announced,
There's
yeah.
more to be announced. Yes.
yeah, no Chris Pratt, no Paul Bettany, no Haley Steinfeld, which I thought was interesting. No Iman Vellani, Ms. Marvel. I think
Mm.
Jeremy Renner. Yeah.
that whole side of the that whole side is kind of missing. I don't know if
All
they'll
of
be
these
in this
people that
movie.
we saw in concept art.
Yes.
No Oscar Isaac.
Oh, no Oscar Isaac. No Wong. I would have thought
Yeah,
Wong. You know.
Yeah, he's been like
She-Hulk.
the-
No She-Hulk.
he got it on a technicality.
no
after
He
I lived
Hulk,
for
which is
5
also pretty
years.
crazy.
Yes, I said that already.
Oh, Tyler, do you remember the good old days when you botched that spell where you wanted the
Wanted
world to
everyone
forget that Peter Parker was Spider-Man?
Spider-Man. Yeah, of course I remember those days.
Oh, those were good days.
Yeah, I mean, I really can't even think of any more characters that are missing, but there are plenty that were not there.
Happy Hogan.
Oh yeah, Deadpool and
Oh.
Wolverine.
Oh, Deadpool.
Oh
Wolverine.
yeah,
Oh
Deadpool
yes.
and Wolverine.
Oh, you
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Oh, okay, exactly. It's like if we're gonna have Cyclops, James Marsden, and Channing Tatum's in this fucking movie, there's no
Yeah, you're
way
not gonna-
that
yes.
Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman are not in this movie.
Tobith Maguire and Androth Garfield,
Would
both
have
of
been cool.
them, the two
I think
boys.
It makes me wonder
Charlie
what kind
Cox
of
as Daredevil. Actually, no, I don't
Wesley
expect him in either of these.
Snipes.
maybe.
Yeah, or Wesley, as in James Wesley from Daredevil season 1.
Oh hell yes, hell
Yeah.
yes.
Arthur
Um,
Weasley.
Arthur Morgan.
Oh,
Mm. Arthur, like the
You-
cartoon
dude,
character.
if the portals opened up and it'd be like, get out here, Micah.
hell yeah.
It would explode on my shoulders.
I'm sure. I guarantee you that there's a YouTube video
Arthur's
of
in
that.
it.
Oh, there absolutely is, yeah.
Gotta
Doctor
put-
Doom standing there as the Master Chief walks out. And
Yeah. Do you think? Okay, so talking about how this movie has the Fantastic Four, it has the Avengers, and it has the original X-Men. Is
And
this an incursion?
and Coco.
And go
Sorry, continue. I said and Goku.
oh,
Oh,
and
Goku.
I was like
Yeah,
Coco, the little
Luffy,
kid from the Pixar movie. I forgot his name, but
Coco
To be
was
fair,
the grandma's name too.
Goku
Oh, yeah,
and
the
Coco
grandma.
walking out together would be so fucking sick.
that would be sick.
It'd be like, what if Ezio was writing Godzilla or some shit? Like we're just throwing it
Yeah.
all in there.
Just crack our
yeah.
knuckles together and look at each other and nod.
Dude, if Sonic was in this movie, I'd be oh man.
Oh man, dude, James Marsden. They didn't
Yeah.
say he's returning
Yo,
as
maybe he can
Cyclops.
bring Sonic.
He's like, gotta go fast. Oh
Yeah.
man.
Is this an incursion where they do an Avengers versus X-Men through the means of a battle world where they have to fight for dominance and whose world survives?
I would love
Or
that. I would love that.
or is this battle world like 84 battle world where
You know what? Real quick, going off of your idea there, you have the two planets coming together, right? X-Men on one, Avengers on one. The Avengers have a Namor on there.
yes,
You know when he does, the time runs out.
that's true. Just
He
press that
blows
big
up
button.
the other planet.
Fuck yeah, dude. That
There's
is
a
the
reason
best
Namor's in
Namor
this
thing
movie.
ever. That
Yeah,
That's
where
right,
he
it is,
just
yeah.
tells them off and then blows
He's
up
like,
the
you guys
universe.
fucking suck. Let's do this. Bam. It's like,
Trillions
oh.
of people.
I guess for those who don't know, Namor blows up like a universe.
A reality
Yeah,
in
yeah.
it's
Because-
supposed to be the DC kind of universe. He blows up their
Yeah.
reality.
Yeah, and it's like the
the
Illuminati are debating like maybe we shouldn't do this because we're killing trillions, and Namor's like, no, we should do it.
He's like, Namor's like, why did you guys build devices that blow up planets if you're not going to blow up planets? Here you go. I'll show
Yeah,
you
he's
how
like,
to
I
do
thought
it."
you were all
He does
sick
it.
as fuck. You're all pussies,
Yeah.
actually. I thought, like, I thought we were doing this. I thought we did this because we like understood the greater good
I
here.
thought you were all sick as fuck.
Yeah, but he's on the
He specifically
Illuminati.
says that, yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
You're all pussies, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, then
Oh.
Black Panther like punches him in the face after. It's
I
awesome.
love the next issue of New Avengers is none of them meet,
Separate.
right? They're all
Yeah.
separate. Yeah. Reed goes to visit Valeria. Yeah, no, Valeria in Latveria. I thought I said that wrong, but it's because it
No, you're right.
rhymes. And then all this stuff, and then they're gonna let an incursion happen because you know what? We were responsible for the death of trillions. Fuck this, whatever. And then it doesn't happen, and so they're like, "Oh my god,
Yes,
did we fuck up? Is it actually like harmless that we just blew up a universe for no reason?" And they go to the meeting, and they're all talking, and then Black Bolt just points out that Namor isn't there. And then they cut, and the Namor's
Yeah.
been universe hopping with Thanos
Yeah.
and his Black
Yep.
Order just
Mhm.
killing
But
worlds. Oh my god,
that issue's
dude.
so good because it counts down the whole time. It's like negative, like this,
And
and then it's like plus one past
Yeah.
the point, and they're
and
all
it's
like,
what they would do. It's what they're doing in their last if they thought they were gonna die. It's like
Tony
Tony.
Stark's
Remember,
at a
Tony's
bar
in the bar.
deliberating.
Yeah. He's in a
trying not
bar.
to
He
drink,
poured
yeah.
poured a drink of everything, and he's just like, you know what? I'm not gonna do it. At least I beat you. He
Yeah.
says, "Oh, it's so
Yeah, at least fuck.
Banner goes
Man,
out to like
is that the best moment of Marvel?
Banner goes
Yeah.
out to the canyon where he became the Hulk and like has a beer with the Hulk. Like
Yeah.
he's like, you know what? It's you and me, buddy. Like that is good stuff, man.
I'll never
Reed
forget
goes-
you, buddy.
Reed goes to visit his daughter. Yeah, good stuff. Good
That is
stuff.
Yeah.
a good ass issue.
Damn.
And that's what's going to happen in this movie? No, probably
I
not.
wish. I wish. dude.
No.
Namor kills James Marsden.
Doctor Doom's just
Yes.
gonna down a whole bottle of whiskey.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah,
Mhm.
dude.
But the other option, I think, is that this is more like 84 Secret Wars, where they all get thrown onto this planet as a mystery. The Avengers, the Fantastic Four, and the X-Men.
spot
And they
on,
have to like
100%.
unravel what's going on.
Yeah.
Together.
And based
would be
off
cool.
of the concept, that's exactly what it's gonna be.
Do they fight or do they work together?
No, they
Or do
fight
they-
for a bit, then they're
Are
mates.
they mates? Okay.
Yeah, this is the-
Yeah, they have to do that.
Taylor's all the time.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. I'm happy that in theory we're getting a set of movies that is about the Avengers, the Fantastic Four, the X-Men, and Spider-Man fighting Doctor Doom.
Mm.
That's just
That's true.
that's like
Two
Ultimate
of them,
Alliance.
actually.
That's like a Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's exciting.
And potentially other wacky characters like Nick Cage's Ghost Rider or something.
Brought to you by the
Um,
directors of The Electric State, currently
Yes.
streaming on
And The Gray
Netflix.
Man.
Mhm.
Yes, and Citadel
whatever that
on
was.
Amazon Prime, which you guys have probably never even heard of because nobody saw
Nah.
it. Yep, but it
Nope.
cost $300 million. So
Fuck.
They must
Why?
be money laundering, right? They got to be money
They
laundering.
got they got it. Yeah, dude.
I loved
For
the.
sure.
You remember I said the picture where it's them standing together, and someone had written, "I think the little one hits the big one when they're alone." It's like Joe and Anthony Russo.
you imagine when the chairs are petty, one of the names is just Gay Joe Russo?
Yeah, gay,
Gay Joe Russo. Yeah, that's
gay
right.
Joe Russo.
His
Yeah,
two famous roles in that
yeah,
universe,
or
Dead Joe
dead Joe
Russo and
Russo.
Gay
Yeah,
Joe Russo. Yeah.
or Doctor Joe Russo. Remember in
That was like their
Oh,
in
first
Winter
real
Soldier?
attempt at like representation. They were like, what if Joe Russo, but he's gay?
Yeah,
It's so funny.
yeah,
and
yeah.
no matter where you were in the world, if you saw Endgame day one, everyone in the theater was like, "That's Gay Russo."
That's
You
Gay Joe
would have
Russo.
heard that in the crowd.
Yeah.
If you were the type of person to show up on opening night, you knew that that was gay Joe Russo. Yeah.
Do
Mhm.
you think like the
It's like
portals are going to open up in Avengers 6 and Joe Russo's going to walk out? And we're all going to be like, oh, it's Joe Russo. And he's going to go, and he's my boyfriend. And we're going to go, "Woo! That's Joe
Let's go!
Russo. There he
Finally!
is. Yeah. He's back.
You guys got the Mets back. Are you happy?
Oh, that's right. That's right. Remember when Captain America goes, if we don't move on, then we should have all just fucking died?
Yeah, and
Remember
but
that?
I love because he's even just like, "Ugh, I don't know if I believe that.
Yeah, I don't know if that was all right there.
Yeah.
Thanos should have just killed us all. Damn, all right, man. Calm
Yeah.
down.
Is that like he's not like a cameo like Andrew Garfield appearing? It's like a cameo like when Falcon's in Ant-Man. Like it's not one that the theater
Yeah.
cheers over, but it's the one that you hear like voices in the crowd be like,
Hey!
"Oh, hey,
Yeah.
that's that guy, yeah.
Yeah.
That's Gay Joe Russo."
That's
It's the
gay
No Way
Joe Russo.
Home Daredevil cameo. Like the cane comes down, it pans around, it's gay Joe Russo. Woo! It's just regular Joe Russo with like a pride pin, so we know.
Hell yeah.
Just so we,
Yeah.
we can
He
tell.
like points at it too.
You know what would have been a good name on one of these chairs? Just to nuke this universe, just Kevin Feige.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Kevin, the K
the
E V
robot.
Oh
I
yes.
N. Yeah, there you go.
What if one of them said like Stanley?
Hey, that's another one.
No,
No,
I don't-
Tatiana Maslany.
Yeah, She-Hulk. Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, I know she was in the concept art. I don't think she's going to be in this movie. I really don't.
I kind of hope she is.
I hope she is too. I think she's cool.
I don't think that
know.
show is
Okay.
great. I think there's some good episodes in it,
But I like She-Hulk
her.
as a character. I always
Yeah.
think that.
Yeah.
Throw her in, have her hang out with the Fantastic Four. I would like that, please.
Ooh, that'd be good, yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, I think that's it as far as Avengers goes.
Yeah, that's it.
It's gonna be a weird movie, man. It's gonna be a weird fucking
I'm
movie.
excited. It started filming yesterday, so
Yeah.
expect set pictures probably. There's like a couple.
I don't
here
know
and
if there's
there.
gonna be a set. I feel like
They'll
they're
probably
all, this is
they'll
gonna
probably
all
film
be
in the
indoors.
warehouse.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say it's a warehouse for sure.
Oh, you know what I was thinking actually? This is real quick. As far as
Was it that part where Daredevil jumps off the roof?
it was actually
Because that's what I was
yes.
just
No,
thinking.
sorry, I was thinking about Gay Joe Russo. I was thinking
Do you
about
think when he appears, he'll be holding that poster that says like they're still with us even though they're gone?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
like
Oh
in
yeah,
the
what do we
room,
do
just so
now
then
that
you
they're
know
gone?
exactly what
No, it's
character he is.
look at the
What do we do now that
chairs,
they're-
but it's gay Joe Russo on the chair. Oh my god.
That's Doctor Strange, right? We know that Strange went off
Yeah.
with Clea in the end of his movie.
Yeah.
I think what they could do, I think that Doom, because again, it's starring Robert Downey Jr. He's gonna have a huge role in this movie. He's gonna be like probably the main character of this movie. You could have this movie be him trying to pretend that he's a hero or something, and you introduce Doom by he's
Yeah.
teamed up with Strange already. They've met, and
That was the
and he trusts
rumor
him.
though. And
Is
I
that-
don't
is
know
that
if
the
you
rumor?
said it or I just saw people talking about it, but everyone was just like Doctor Doom wouldn't play this like weird deception game where actually I'm like secretly like Tony Stark all along and like he would just be like, no, it's me, I'm Doom.
No, but I
Yeah.
think no, but he doesn't even need to do like deception. He thinks he's the guy to do it, and he would always describe himself as a good guy because he thinks he is a
No,
good
but
guy.
the rumor was that he's lying to the MCU heroes
I see.
and convincing them that he's Iron Man.
Oh no, absolutely.
Yeah,
not.
which means he would be Robert Downey Jr. for a lot of it, face
Yeah, no, I think he's gonna be Doctor Doom, and that he's gonna have the answers to all of this.
Why is
And-
Robert Downey Jr. playing Doctor Doom?
It's so funny, man.
Sorry, I think maybe that's
Yeah,
the
think about
first
it.
time that's actually just occurred
Yeah.
to me.
No way, it's occurred to you for every
No, but
single episode.
I've really just thought about it, and I'm like, oh yeah, why is he doing that?
I can't stop thinking about it. Like it invades my normal life. Anytime I see Doctor Doom, I'm just like, Robert Downey Jr. dude.
There he is.
Yeah.
That's the guy.
Yeah, but I think he's probably gonna pretend again, not even pretend. He's gonna like meet all these characters from these other universes, and he's going to come off like he's the good guy because I think he's going to have all the answers. He's going to pretend at least he has all the answers, right? And I think he's probably met Doctor Strange off screen, and so when Strange shows up again, he shows up with Doom. I think would be really cool. Like they're boys already.
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool. And then I guess we get Sheriff Strange and Doom eventually. That'd be cool. I mean, yeah.
All right, next. Is that it for news?
I think that is it for news. Yeah, comics.
I have an email. Should I read that?
Oh yes, we got an email
from a hero story.
But don't read the sorry.
Yes,
don't
I won't
read
the name of the
email address. Yes, but
don't want the name.
So this comes from email address. Okay, yeah, we got an email. I won't read. Maybe I'll read it. It's quite long, but thank you. Add a hero story.
And you're gonna read the whole fucking thing. God, Lord.
No, I just want
to.
I'm being accused of things. Sure, if you
I got
it.
You want me to? I'll read it. Okay.
Wait, you're being accused of things.
Yeah, look at this.
It's a good
subject line.
It's a good.
I didn't even see it.
So the subject line is who gave Hunter a microphone?
What?
So okay, I'll read
but
it.
It's stuff that I have answers to. So
yes, and it's a good discussion point. If you want to email us with discussion points like this at herostorycomics@gmail.com. So
Chicken Jockey. Sorry.
Been listening since episode 1, and I love what you guys do. Missed some of the comics talks, but I still enjoy listening to opinions of superhero sphere in general, with most of my updates coming from you guys. With that being said, the misinformation that have come out of Hunter's mouth about One Piece puts him on par with the American politicians under Donnie T's administration. So I hope to clarify some things.
And you're about to get clarity.
First of all, in the YouTube video, Hunter claims that the Straw Hat crew remains on each island for, quote, years. That's just not true. Each arc takes place within a few days to a few weeks, with the entirety of the series occupying the span of, I believe, about 6 months with a 2-year time skip in the middle, which is crazy. Is it only 6 months?
I'll let you finish this paragraph, then I'll answer.
Okay. With a 2-year time skip in the middle. So, while it may have taken Oda years to publish the Dressrosa arc, the crew is not on the island for years. Okay, Hunter?
Okay, my response to that. I mentioned years because
I'm illiterate. I'm illiterate and I'm dumb.
And kill yourself.
I say years in real time. Yes. For example, they're on a country called Wano that took 4 years in real life. I'm not talking about in universe. I'm saying that
you mean like if you're reading it, it's like, oh, they've been there for like years, but you're talking from the perspective of like they've been there for years.
They've been on this island since like 2018 kind of thing, I'll say.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I get that.
Yes, that's what I mean. I'm not saying that they are literally there for years.
Yes.
But as far as like the timeline goes, I don't actually know the answer to that.
6 months would be crazy for 1,000 parts, right? That's
I don't know if that's like. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're right. I don't know.
That's like how Ultimate Spider-Man was 1 year.
4 John Wick movies take place over like 4 weeks.
That's true.
It's true. Yeah. Like these things do happen.
But yes,
but not 1,000.
When I said years, movies, I mean in real life. I know they've never spent they never spent time on an island for years. Yeah. Yeah. Continue.
Secondly, Hunter claimed that manga chapters are. I love that this guy's I love that he goes, second thing you're wrong about, Hunter.
I love it. I love it so much.
Secondly, Hunter claimed that manga chapters are normally 22 pages. That is far from the truth, with the vast majority of chapters falling between 18 and 20 pages on average. Many times, the longer a manga goes on, the shorter average page count becomes. One Piece is currently sitting around 15 pages on average.
That's what I thought. Dude, I fucking said
15 pages on average, with even some being only 13 pages long. This is normally due to the declining health of manga authors, so the page count and release slows down as a result. That's interesting.
Do you know why I knew that? Is because there's no way this motherfucker got through all like 1,142 issues that quickly, and they were all 20 pages. There's no way.
It's still an issue 600. 22 pages, and I even went back and looked, and yes, you are right, some are like 15 pages, but a lot of them are 22. But at the same time, you can look this up, dude.
Okay, I will.
But at the same time, I'm currently reading Dragon Ball Super, and each chapter of that is around 40 pages. They're long chapters here, and that is the truth right there. I just finished the Moral arc, and every single one was over 40 pages. So it differentiates depending on what you're reading, of course. And sometimes it's short and sometimes it's long. It can be 40 pages, it can be 15 pages. I try to average it out around 22, but in the end, That was not me saying this is a
You know,
fact.
I
That was me
started
saying that
Googling
was a
this. I
guess.
didn't find an answer immediately. And then I was like, I don't actually care, do I?
Yeah.
I
Some
scrolled
of
through
them
like
are,
three
some of
things
them
on
aren't.
Google. I went, I don't fucking care.
But yes,
Uh,
I believe if I were to read a comic book and a manga, I would probably read the manga faster.
yeah,
You
I mean
would,
the
because
panels are
like even
smaller, the
their
whole
20 pages comparatively to a Western comic is like 10 pages
I
straight up.
mean
It's
Less
like remember when
background detail
do you remember when
mostly too.
so
Injustice was a
much.
digital
Like
comic?
look at
Like
these pages.
Injustice coming out digitally was half pages.
Yeah.
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 That's a bad example though.
It's just a lot of
But
shit, man. I'm just saying, like so much
hmm
shit on the page.
mm,
Um, this leads me to my third point, which is my opinion on Tyler's question about the difference between manga and comics. The main difference between the two is the level of detail with the art. Interesting. Manga typically focuses on the characters and dialogue with many authors having assistants to draw backgrounds or other minor details. The level
mm,
of detail comparing a page to a Western comic is vastly lower. That doesn't necessarily mean the quality is lower. The
mm,
other
mm,
unfortunate part is that the lifespan of the manga artist is 20 years shorter than your average Japanese male. So while it's great to get a story written and drawn by the same person, it can be detrimental to the author's health. That's crazy.
mm,
Tagashi of Hunter x Hunter is an unfortunate example of health complications. With comics, artists are given longer deadlines and teams are traded out more often, which is good for their health, but unfortunate for the story and characters most of the time. That is interesting. If it's one dude for
Yeah.
like Oda, like what 30 years straight doing this one thing
Yep. The
consistently.
single thing every
Yeah,
week rarely misses a deadline.
that's interesting.
There was an arc that happened recently called Egghead, and there's one chapter where his art is really messy, and I looked it up and it was because he drew it while in a hospital bed. I'm like, oh my
Damn.
God. Yeah. So
Yeah, that's
yeah.
interesting. Because you look at like I think about how Chris Claremont is still writing comics and he's not that old. He's like in his 70s, maybe 80s, but just like you can just he someone like him who's been doing it forever can just shit out an issue. It doesn't even need to be about anything. You know what I mean? Like they just have the flow down, they know how to do it. And they could do it until they die. You know? It's
Of
crazy.
course. Of course.
But when you're also drawing it, like yeah, that's a whole different kind of task. So
Yeah.
Frank Miller doesn't draw his own work anymore. And imagine if he did, it would look unbelievable, you know?
I
mm.
don't know.
So
Scary stuff,
yeah,
but
Can I just
it's a
say
scary
for
thought.
I just want to say for the sake of the show,
Yes.
can we have more people send in hate mail like this?
Yes.
yeah.
Specifically against
I
Hunter.
request it.
I think I have good defenses though.
Yeah, you're doing all
No,
right.
I think you're an idiot. That's besides the point. But I'd like even
Mhm.
some personal hate mail. I'll just sit here and cry for like 20 minutes. I won't even defend
That'd be
myself.
awesome, yeah.
um, just to wrap it up, it says, I also believe that there has been a surge in popularity of anime, which has led some people to read manga so that they can see how the story ends rather than waiting for the
Yeah.
newest season of the anime to air. I think that's what a lot of people are doing with Invincible, right? Where they're interested in
Yeah,
the animated
yeah.
show, and so they just seek out the comic and they read it.
hmm
My Hero Academia and Demon Slayer saw a lot of that happen within their fandoms. All in all, I just wanted to clarify a few points in jest and give my opinions as an enjoyer of both manga and comics. Keep it
In
up, boys. Thanks for
jest.
being a hero. He puts blah. Nice.
Wow, fuck yeah. Well, that was
And
because
this comes
Um,
from email address.
yes,
yeah,
this
yeah,
comes
yeah.
from Victor
Josh
Von
de
Doom.
Grazia. Oh my God.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay,
interesting.
there you
It,
go.
it makes good points there. And anime is getting more popular. In fact, Harper watched an
I
anime.
was gonna say,
So
do you think there is an increase in like people reading manga with like the decrease in men being in healthy relationships with women? Do you think that's it? Do you think there's
Oh,
a
maybe.
comparable?
hmm, could
Maybe
be. Could be.
in incel culture. Yeah. Okay. So I watched a few episodes of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Cool. There we go. I don't know what
There
you
you
want
go.
me to say.
I've been wanting to
Feel,
watch
I
it for a long
distinctly
time.
remember, for some reason, I distinctly remember you saying, like, all that stuff that you hate about, like, other animes, like some of the cringy kind of humor stuff. It's not really in this show. Absolutely is. But the good stuff in that show is good enough that I was like, okay, I'll stick with it. Because the main guy's just Anakin Skywalker. And I was like, all right,
Are
fine.
you gonna stick with it?
No, fuck no. I got things to
Oh, okay.
do.
I tried. I tried. To be fair, he's just like, I'll only watch if you watch Breaking Bad. So I watched
I'm
Breaking Bad.
playing
He's
The
like, okay,
Last of Us
well,
2, dude. Give me a
he's
The
like,
break.
okay,
game.
well,
The
I'll watch it if
game.
you watch the movie. So I watched the movie. He's like, okay, you have to finish Better Call Saul. I'm like, okay, you gotta,
Well, if
you
you had
gotta
to
stop
fucking
moving
watch
that
Better Call
goalpost.
Saul, if you had to watch Better Call Saul, you would have been doing backflips watching Daredevil this week,
That's
dude.
true. You would
I
have
was
just.
so excited.
I'm
Oh,
almost on
wow.
season 3
Yeah,
of Better
yeah.
Call Saul.
Dude, my girlfriend was like,
You are?
like
Yeah.
gasped like when he
Damn, it's
when he
so
popped
good,
up,
right?
dude. Are you on Better Call
Yeah.
Saul?
He said he's on
Yeah, I'm
season
almost a
3.
season. No, I'm almost. I'm like 3 episodes away or something like that from
Good
season.
stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But yeah,
it's good.
Lalo,
I
Just
think
that was
it's
you
good.
wait.
I know it gets better, but right now I'm
Yes.
just
Yeah,
like,
it
it's good.
gets
I
the
I also tried
best.
convincing Harper. I sent him like a 14-second clip of Attack on Titan, and
Dude, that was fucking cool ass. It was
it
so
was just a
cool.
clip when a certain character dies and Aaron gets mad in season 1, and it's just like went crazy. And
Yeah,
yeah, I sent
dude.
that clip to Harper, and he sent me a picture of his jaw
I was like,
dropped
holy shit. I'm like, this is
over just
way
a
cooler than the shit you made me
clip. Yeah.
watch. What the fuck?
Here, Tyler, I'll send it to you real quick. It's only 14
Oh no.
seconds.
I've
It
seen
was
a
it was
little bit
unbelievably sick.
of
But I'm like, this might make you feel a little bit differently because this is the coolest show ever made, maybe.
To be fair, I watched the episodes you wanted me to watch of Full Metal Alchemist, and then you went, "Yeah, that's good enough." I was like, "Okay,
Yes, I
but
would
you
like you
don't
to
want me."
continue, but I don't want to force you to do something that you don't want to do.
let's see. All right, I'm watching this clip. He's going through the air. He's like Spider-Man. It's like Spider-Man
Yeah, the
actually.
animation's cool, hey?
It
This is
actually
cool.
reminds me of. Do you remember when Daredevil jumped off that roof in
Oh,
Daredevil Born Again?
creepy. Yeah, yeah,
Was
that's
that
cool.
Yeah.
cool?
I hate those things, man. I know I've never watched this
Titans.
I
show
know.
fully, but
They're
I hate them.
fuck them. I hate them too. They're
I
creepy, and I
know,
don't
like
like them.
it's
They
like
make me
Uh,
uncomfy.
Real quick, I'm gonna keep recording with you guys, but I'm gonna move locations here and
okay.
call you back.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
My
interesting.
my partner does online school and she has a test and she wants to use this room. So I'm
You know
like, oh
what?
yeah,
That's
I'll
probably
go to another
fair.
room.
That
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah, yeah.
My partner, they're engaged. Anyway,
My fiance, yes.
my housemate,
So I'm gonna
My
I'm
man,
gonna
my
move real
bro,
quick.
my
I'm just
dude.
gonna
my
go on
bro, my
my
big
iPad here.
dog.
Yes.
Yeah, my roommate, So BRB.
Yes. This guy. This
God,
guy.
this got
He's a
so much
mess.
better with
I've
her.
been writing down things
Oof.
you got to put on the thumbnail, by the way. I know that we don't usually talk about this on the
Yeah,
podcast,
all
but I'm
right.
going to throw these out there so that if these aren't on the thumbnail, people will be
Mm.
disappointed. You got to
Mhm.
have Arthur Morgan and whoever else you named coming through a portal,
Okay, I'll
right?
write these down.
And you got to
Okay.
have one of those and one of those doomsday chairs that
Yeah.
just says "Gay Joe Russo," right? So
Okay.
there we go. Throw those on the thumbnail.
Okay,
Anyway,
Joe Russo.
anyway, anyway, yeah, there you go. That's the thumbnail. Gay Joe Russo.
Oh my
I have
God.
written down Gay Joe Russo chair.
I love gay Joe Russo, dude. That might be the
Great character.
MCU MVP. Yeah.
Great character. Yeah, he doesn't have a name, does he?
Gay
Besides
Joe
Gay Joe
Russo. We
Russo. Yeah,
said it.
that's
What are
true.
you talking
I wonder if you
about?
look in the credits, like what it says, like what's his name.
What I would give for it to say gay Joe Russo.
People say, but what if it said like it was like some crazy cameo where it's like what if it said Matt Murdock? Like what? You know how like in Batman v
What?
Superman, they shoot Jimmy Olsen. You're like, oh, I guess that wasn't Jimmy Olsen. And then in the credits, like,
Yeah.
oh, it was Jimmy Olsen.
It's like, I wonder what gay Joe Russo's name was in that movie. Miles Morales.
Yeah, exactly. What?
What? All right, I'll find out.
Yeah. We had a
All
lot
right,
of
comics.
this
This is
week.
great. I'm glad
Yeah,
that
yeah.
he dropped out so you can talk about comics that I haven't fucking read.
Well, he's also read some, I know. So I won't talk about the ones he's read, I guess. Let me see. Here we go. He's joining back in so we can actually discuss.
Actually, I'm sorry, I just didn't have time this week. I did
Oh.
not have the
Hey.
time.
I'll be
You-
moving in a second. She's not ready yet, and I'm like, oh well, okay. So
You missed out,
Brother.
dude. We got to talk about more gay Joe Russo. It was awesome.
Yeah.
oh
We're
man,
talking about comics, buddy.
yeah, I read
Let's
Hattush.
start with Hattush.
Hattush. I own this. I'm gonna get this framed.
I know we got to get this CGC. We got to get this. You got to take care of this,
Yeah.
dude.
Do you wear gloves when you open it?
Yeah, I forgot my gloves. I'm sorry. My
Man,
acidy
those-
fingers are burning it down. Grieving man as Gozi Agbo.
Gozi
Okay.
Agbo. No, that's
I think
Gay
gay Joe
Russo.
Russo sounds way better personally. But
Yeah.
that's just
So reading this book, I don't know if you felt the same way, Hunter. I was reading it and going, this is stock standard Batman. I guess this is Hattush, but Jim Lee really makes it worth it in his own way, doesn't he, man?
He's the only
Like
one that makes it worth it. I thought the writing was kind of boring.
it was so boring. Nothing happens. I don't even
Nothing
really know.
happened.
Someone kidnaps the Joker and starts torturing him, and then Batman shows up and he's like,
Good.
Hush is
That's
back.
good. Good. Fuck
It's
him.
Hush, yeah.
Yeah,
The
and it's
torture stuff's interesting because he puts like a piece in his mouth, a one piece, and he
And
starts to
oh,
like crank
the
it so it
comedian's
opens his
pin.
mouth.
Yeah.
doesn't he
Yeah.
like put him in a chair and whip his balls as well?
Yes, with a big rope. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
He
I
throws
because
like knives at him. Yeah.
yeah, I think because Hush, like we've had Hattush is the thing. There's a story written by Paul Dini. It's called The Heart of Hush, where Hush comes back and he steals Catwoman's heart from her chest, and then Batman
That
has to go on an
is
adventure to get her heart.
hardcore.
Right? Yeah,
Mhm.
Hattush will not be more hardcore than that. There's just no
Yeah.
That's
way.
crazy.
It's just
And
like when you're
I
calling
like,
back to other Batman stuff, it's just like, okay, we gotta show Batman that his friends have been hurt. Let's show flashbacks to the Killing Joke again, flashbacks to Jason not dying again. It's like I've seen this so many
yes,
times.
Yeah.
but they've tried to.
So many
The thing
times.
is like they're just this when this is a trade. This is just talking to people that only have read Hush, you know. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
got to be like this. There can't be anything interesting or deep cut about it. Like it can't be like a different kind of Batman story. This has got to be like the most widely accessible a Batman story can be, right?
Yes.
I mean, it's drawn
Yeah,
by Jim
absolutely.
Lee. It has to be.
Absolutely. Yes.
And I'm just not interested in that right now. You know,
Mhm.
like I'm way more interested on the Matt Fraction in the horizon than Hattush.
Yeah, and Jim Lee art is incredible, obviously. Like
Yeah.
he's iconic for a reason, he's a legend. I kind of like Jorge Jimenez maybe more.
Yeah, I
Like
think
seeing
Jorge
his
has for
art.
me it's like he's defined modern Batman. And until you have
Yeah.
a guy that's better than him at drawing Batman, I don't need another guy to draw Batman.
And Jim draws a fantastic Batman, obviously, but it's
Obviously.
just I don't know, the way Jorge does his panels even, it just seems a lot more dynamic and modern.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the right word for it, but it's kind of have
Oh
you ever
no.
needed a defense attorney to me?
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, cut that, cut that.
You wanna tell a fun fact about Kamala Khan's dad?
Have you guys heard the song Not Like Us?
duh, duh,
Mhm.
duh, duh.
Yeah, just listen to that, I guess.
This it's got two ads. I just realized it's got a preview of both Absolute Martian Manhunter and Absolute Green Lantern at the back.
Yeah, it makes the book feel thicker than it is.
And it also has another couple pages that are just like
Uh,
this one just says go beyond Hattush, and it's like
two,
and it
three,
says, you know,
four, five,
Batgirl and
six,
Birds of
seven.
Prey and shit. And then there's
Beyond the
another
two,
ad that says
10,
all in. Like
11.
I there's just
12 pages. The last 12 pages are ads.
yeah, it's just this is
Damn.
so and there's a page
But
with all the
like
variant covers.
there's
It's
still
like
there's still pages. There's still ads in the middle of this book. Like here's one for Absolute Batman right
this
here.
is
Like,
this is WrestleMania, dude. This is
wait,
full of
12.
commercials.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. 12,
Yeah,
13,
wow. You
14,
know what? That's what's weird about this. You know what? It's like they're not trying to sell me
15.
an interesting story. They're trying to sell me like the idea of being like I don't know. You know, they remember how iconic Hush was. Well, imagine if you were reading Hush as it came out. Like that's what it feels like they're trying to do. Like it feels like they're
Yeah.
trying to just be like, isn't it an honor to be reading a book with Jim Lee art?
Okay. 22 pages of story, 15 pages of ads.
That's crazy. That's
Damn, dude.
crazy.
That's almost 50-50. Jeez. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I will read all of Fatouche just because I guess the marketing got to me. Why am I
Yeah,
reading this?
I mean I have to read Batman is the thing. I read Batman. I'm not gonna stop reading Batman.
And Jim Lee's art is still really good. I think that's
Yeah.
why I bought
Yeah.
this. It's still worth the purchase there. And it's not like, is this a more expensive issue than normally?
No, it's just $5 flat. I mean it's
Oh my
more
God.
expensive than it should be, but it's a
Yeah.
normal Batman issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's
And
fine.
and that's what it was. It was a normal Batman issue.
Mhm.
Did you read Ultimate Spider-Man?
No, I didn't read that one. And you can talk about it now. I don't want spoilers, but I'm gonna move now because
Okay.
Chelsea's ready. So you talk
So
about it.
Harper, look at this. Have you seen what's going on
Okay.
in Ultimate Spider-Man recently?
Yeah, I've seen a few things. I saw like the Harry stuff. Harry stuff? Yeah.
Pete's
Black
son
suit.
is got the black suit and he's Spider-Man.
Oh, it's Pete's son that's got the black suit?
Yeah, dude.
Oh shit!
Pete's regular. Okay, so they've fully now lived up to the
Damn.
Spider-Man of it all, where the last couple issues was that Peter has been kidnapped by Craven for a few months,
Oh
and
yes, that's right. Yeah.
and then he escaped, he got home, but all of the villains know his identity. So
Mm.
like this whole Spider-Man thing it's already gone to shit. It's been 1 year, it's already gone to shit.
Oh, yeah.
Craven appears to have killed Harry. He shoots him in the head, right?
Yeah.
Harry's dead. And so this is just Peter and his family are on the run, and they fight the Sandman. And they talk about like how they're a family.
Cool. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was this month's issue of Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah. Okay.
This,
Are you
there's
feeling?
this.
Are you feeling like fatigued by it in any
No,
way?
I
Are
don't
you
think I'm
feeling
fatigued by it.
like?
I think it's very good. I just want it to go insane already.
And
Like
it hasn't gone insane ever
it's
yet.
not it's ramping up, but this is issue 15. And I know we're with
It's
Hickman.
ramping up for a year and a half.
Yeah, I know this is Hickman. I know this is what he does, right? But the maker comes out in like 5 months, 6 months. So
Yeah, holy shit.
what are we doing post that? I'm not convinced that Peter Parker survives post that. Because his son is Spider-Man, allegedly. So I don't know. I mean, it's good. It's good.
Cool.
There's Uncle Ben and Jonah stuff. They have a
Yeah.
standoff with the Kingpin. It's
There
cool.
always is.
Yeah.
Did you read
Yeah.
Godzilla versus Fantastic Four though?
No, I didn't get time yet, but I 100% will. I 100% will. Because I
We
want
had
to
someone
see.
message the page and go, dude, this book is sick. And I was like,
Ooh,
okay,
yeah. Okay. Yep. King Ghidorah with
fuck yeah.
Herald of Galactus. Yeah.
Fuck
Very
yeah.
cool.
Crazy. It'll be better than the Justice League one, guaranteed, 100%.
Yes, maybe. I hope. It's Hunter
Oh
Murray.
my god.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Oh, why is your audio worse?
Because I don't have my mic.
This guy's the
Why
worst.
Why couldn't you bring the mic?
Because I'm using my iPad. I don't have a laptop. I have a desktop.
This is episode 2 of the show. Episode 2.
Is it really bad?
It's
It's
not good.
It's not. What do we do, man? Oh my god.
Just like we got like 2 comics to talk about, right? And then it's just over. And then it's over and it's done and we can leave.
Should I leave now?
No, just commit, fucking stay. Just fucking stay, talk, and then fuck off.
Oh my god, dude.
Okay.
Absolute Martian Manhunter.
I already
Dennis
that.
Camp, Javier Rodriguez.
You are fucking useless, dude.
So good. Unbelievably good. John Jones is a detective with a concussion who is seeing visions and thinks he can hear other people's thoughts and shit. So cool. I mean, the art is just so fucking good. The colors, I mean, Javier Rodriguez is so good in general, right? Like the Defenders books with Al Ewing.
Yeah.
So good. Like just such interesting stuff, the ending is so cool. I hope I can do this properly. So the ending is he's tripping out, right? And he sees this vision of this guy, right? And it says a whole thing right here. Message to my fellow Martians. To activate your Martian vision, please take page 25 of the comic book in your hands and put it to the light. That's what it says.
What?
Right? And I hope I can do this properly. But if you put it to the light, it looks like this. Oh my gosh. It's like,
You'll see how this works.
it's not going to work. This is 100% not going to work.
Wait. What's it doing?
So you can kind of see it, but you can see the face
Pretty.
through his face, and it says he's the Martian Manhunter, and he's getting a vision. Can you see that? Isn't that cool?
Kind of, yeah. Wait, do
Yeah.
it without the light. What does it look like without the light? Okay, yeah, now I can tell.
Yeah.
Oh
It's cool.
yeah.
And then this is what the other
It is
page looks
cool.
like. So yeah, it's like interesting experiment. I was reading it in the car, being belted by sunlight, And so I was like, wait a minute. And I held it up to the light and I felt like Indiana Jones, dude.
That is a way better that's a way better idea than getting to the end of a book and then Marvel going, scan the QR code if you want the whole thing.
Yeah. Or them saying, go beyond Hattush. Yeah. Justice League. You're a Justice League, right, Hunter?
Yes, I did.
Where did I put it? I don't even know where I put it. But it was cool. I mean, it's just Dan Mora, isn't it?
Yes, Dan Moore and Mark Waid. So
yes,
it works.
this is cool. If you look
It's-
at one of the pages, who Flash and Wonder Woman saved, they saved the main two characters from Once and Future.
Oh,
The dude and his grandma.
oh, geez, I didn't catch that at all. Yeah,
It's cool, right? This is a
makes
very
sense, yeah.
this is really cool. Harper, you would love this, I think. This is a
Okay.
Bart Allen centric issue.
What?
This is an issue
Yeah, he's the
about
lead.
Impulse.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, Mark Waid and him and Wally. It's kind of like centered around, not centered around, but a lot of it is him and Wally.
Why do I weirdly care more about Bart Allen like getting stories again than Wally?
These
Like,
panels.
Yeah.
oh
like
my god, he's doing the impulse shit.
Mark Waid,
Mhm.
dude.
Red flag.
Yeah. Good stuff.
God, it's funny,
Mhm.
Hunter. You show that to me, and I'm like, oh my god, I love when Bart Allen does that. But if they do that in an anime, I'm just like, this is fucking terrible. It's the exact same
Yeah,
thing.
they are. It is the same thing.
It's literally the same shit.
Yeah, they did it a
good
few times
stuff.
in this.
They do it a few times. Yeah, I really cool. Just really good stuff.
That is cool.
Airwave turns on them. Turns out the leader of the evil guys has been Gorilla Grodd. He's got Martian Manhunter's abilities.
Mhm.
Did he
cool
hold the
stuff.
book up to the light?
No,
He did.
not. Yeah, but he looks
Wow.
like this now, though. So he looks cute.
He's such a dumb fuck. I know it's because he's a literal gorilla, but like, God, it just
No, he's smart, dude. Remember, he's like the
yeah,
smart.
no,
one.
I know he's smart, but I just like sometimes I just want to hit him.
Yeah, I mean, but we do get the Legion of Doom by Dan Mora. So
That
Is it the Legion of Doom?
yeah, I think this is a time travel adventure, right? That's what he told us. Isn't that what he told us? Literally, he told us.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So it's
'Cause-
time travel.
They mentioned the Legion of Doom, and Mr. Terrific says like, oh, it makes sense if it was them, but like Luther's working with Superman right now, Sinister's working with Hal right now, Joker doesn't whereabouts is unknown, so
I'm just sorry, I'm laughing. You sound like shit, dude.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. We're almost done here, guys. We get to the finish line. Episode 2. Jesus Christ, we've already fallen apart. 2 more issues. Shit, just moved my mic over. Superman. This was a very good issue. Oh my god, this was so cool. There was Joshua Williamson keeps getting me with these last page twists in these Superman books, dude. So this
Doomsday's
one,
smart.
Doomsday's smart. Lois had Zod's powers. This is split. This is split. This is a very visual heavy episode of the podcast. So stupid.
Oh my god. You used to be a model. Oh my god.
I look like I'm on a golf course trying to figure out how to check my Facebook.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man. This is a split halfway between Superman working with LexCorp and Lois on the Justice
Like a
League.
toddler
on
with an
adventure.
iPad for like the first
Yeah.
time.
Lois teaming up
Oh,
with the Justice League is
shit.
cool. Yeah, very cool. It's such a weird lineup. The Creeper, you got 2 Blue Beetles, you got Vixen, Superwoman, Hawk Girl.
It's a crafting table.
Very cool.
This is a crafting table.
Chicken jockey.
Chicken jockey.
So you said
Apart.
creeper, and I just
So Lois
Linden Steel.
and them are going on this adventure. Superman
another.
Superman is talking to Mercy about how they're building weapons, and he's like, "Why are you building weapons, dude? I don't need weapons. I'm Superman." Like, you know. And then the police come in and they arrest Lex Luthor. And then they're like, "You're under arrest." And Lex has in this story, he's lost his memories, but he's slowly
Have you been reading Last Days of Lex Luthor or whatever, by the way? That came out
No.
last week.
I have not.
Delete before.
Oh, he's running away. But Lex has lost his memories in this run, but is slowly regaining them. And so Lena Luthor, his daughter, after he gets arrested, she's like, why did he get arrested? Who told the police that he's starting to get his memories back? And Superman goes, I did. Yeah, that was me. Because he's a fucking son of a bitch, and I want to be on top of this.
He's a dickhead. I don't like him.
Yeah, he's like, I know that he lost his memories, and when he lost his memories, I was cool being a normal guy with him. But if he's getting his memories back, I hate that guy. I don't want to like send him to jail.
That's fun. That's fun. I like that a lot.
And so anyway, Lois shows back up with a Superman weapon that was used when she was fighting with the Justice League. She's like, why are
the ultimate nullifier?
Why are people having these weapons out there? And then Mercy Graves opens her chest, has a Metallo heart in her.
Oh shit.
And says, listen, guys, I understand the world needs Superman, but the world also needs Lex Luthor. She's cloned Lex Luthor with Superman's powers.
Oh my god!
Cool.
And he has a black recovery suit. Yeah, sick as dude. This Superman run,
fucking crazy.
Joshua Williamson has been cooking with gas on this.
That
Superman
is the best
run.
one so far. That's so good.
Yeah. And
the potential there is unreal.
This is issue 25 or 24. So next issue is 25. It's going to be like the big battle.
God,
Lex
dude.
Superman versus Superman. Yeah. Really
Is
cool,
this the
man.
first time he's had Superman powers?
No. Maybe I'm thinking of All-Star Superman, but that's not canon.
But like he like dies, doesn't he?
No, he doesn't. No, Superman dies in All-Star.
Yeah.
But he gets Superman's powers at the end and he's like, geez, this is what he sees and I'm an asshole. Like, God, I really do suck. Which is good. But yeah, I'm really excited to see where that goes. Last issue I read was Fantastic Four. This is really good. So they just reverted Ben Grimm back, right? Dr. Doom has fixed it. And this is an issue about Ben Grimm dealing with the fact that, like, yeah, realistically, he should be happy about this because this is always what he used to complain about. He always wanted to be Ben Grimm again. But he's at a point now where he's like, I'm used to being the Thing. I like being the Thing. This is who I am now. And I've accepted it. And so now he's having to accept not being a superhero anymore. He can't fight with the Fantastic Four. He feels like he has no purpose. There's a moment where him and Alicia are walking down the street, just as, Ben and Alicia, and a guy mugs them. And Ben's muscle memory is to grab the front of the gun and crush it. But he grabs the front of the gun and the dude just shoots through his hand.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And Ben gets sent to the hospital and he's just like, what the fuck, dude? Yeah. Like, he's just full on depressed. It's so good. Like, it's such an interesting, like, you would think he'd be happy about this. This is something that he always used to talk about. He goes to Alicia Masters' dad, who's the puppet master, and he gives her, he's like, I cannot do this right now. I'm so, like, out of this. I've hit rock bottom. What I need you to do is, because he can, bottom, nice, yeah, that's what the issue's called, actually. But
that's fun.
He's like, I am so,
that's not your joke.
Like, that's true. Yeah, why are you trying to run with that joke as if you made it? Actually, Ryan North made it. But he says to, like, the puppet master, who, if he has a puppet, he can control what the real person is doing. He says, like, I just want you to sculpt me, like, happy, because I can't put on this face anymore. And I need to be strong for your daughter. And it's just like,
even though she cheated on me with the Human Torch
40 years ago, yes, as I found out. Yeah. I actually read the follow-up to that yesterday. And it's Alicia going like, you know what? You left us on Battle World and Johnny and I really have something here. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, this is way better. It's actually funny because they have, like, alien children that they've adopted as their own kids. And those kids have never seen Ben Grimm before. They only know the Thing. So they're like, who the hell is this guy? That's not our dad. Yeah. But it's just really good. Alicia shows up and she's like, why did you sculpt Ben like this? And he's like, he asked me to. There's this really wicked smile on the face of the Thing. Yeah, it's just a good issue.
Calling some guy the Thing, really, that's kind of mean.
I know, it was very mean, but it's just really good. Like this whole God, Ryan North on Fantastic Four. And the cover, look at the cover, dude.
Great cover.
That is a good
They
cover.
are
Yeah.
milking this. They're milking this Doctor Doom.
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, they better. Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah,
That's
this is
it.
Robert Downey Jr.
That's all I've got.
Yeah.
God, what are we doing? Are we done? This
We're
is
Yeah, I
it.
think we're done.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. Sorry
Wow.
for episode 2.
Yeah, we apologize. It
yeah.
started good. No, what you
So-
didn't. It wasn't.
You weren't there. You weren't there. You were messing around with your headphones for 30 minutes. Yeah.
It'll probably be better next
Um,
week when we interview Tom King.